There you go. It's about time. We get yelled at by Bobby Lacerda. Do you want to monetize this show? Do you want to do something with it? Yes, we do. Limo Talk. It's me, Graziday.
Here we are.
GothamGoldGraz.com. Ins41.com. StrongIslandTV.com. Teresa Farrell is hanging out with us. A regular back with us, hanging out again. We invited her. Board Up Extraordinaire, my friend, took a long ride from Cortland, Richard Zarelli. Hello, Richard. How are you?
Hello, Graz. Fresh off the road.
Yeah.
Fresh off the road.
The man, the myth, the legend, my comedy host, April 6th, Bobby Inns, 41 in Zarello. Hello, Bob.
Hey, what's going on? Good to be back on the Limo Talk set.
Nice,
back
right?
At the, I noticed when I was pulling up, there was a couch outside with a cocktail table out there, and I was like, is that what they're putting us now? Is that what they're putting us on the street?
I didn't think of that.
We're on the fucking street now.
No, that's the next tier.
Yeah, I was
down.
like, there's a nice little
You're on the
couch
curb.
out there. I was like, all right, so I guess we're going to do the show. They're going to put the cameras in the street, and we're going to do the show from the sidewalk.
That would be pretty fun.
Which I think would be a novel idea. But it took me a while. I was getting a good laugh out of that.
Yeah. So here's what's going on tonight. We want to talk about Ed Fair, your buddy Ed Fair.
Right, the United Community Party won a nice resounding victory in Valley Stream's election, which I was very proud of. Ed Fair and Dermont Thomas as a trustee, and Ed's the mayor. Ed Fair's the mayor. Dermont Thomas is trustee. Kevin Wazak is a new trustee in Valley Stream, and we're very happy to have Wazak. I thought I was doing that to him when he first got on the ticket.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Kevin Wazak. So I was like, Wazak. So I went up to him and I did it to him. He goes, everybody does that to me my whole life. I was like, Wazak. I was like, oh, that's not so creative. Okay. Hi.
We are a COVID-19.
And Melanie Jenkins, our village justice. So they're all back. We had some opposition from some people who actually didn't do any better than they did a few years ago. So
didn't you tell me somebody got like less than 100 votes or something like that?
Oh wow.
No.
Less than 100?
Well, maybe not 100.
No, the wacko. Well, I don't want to call her that. She's a very nice person, I guess, when she's asleep.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We'll keep it quiet on that note.
The one who called everyone a racist in Valley Stream because if they didn't vote for her, they're racist. She got 300 and something votes. She got 300, so she's got a big family, I guess. I don't know.
She
lives on a very long block.
Yeah, we try to stay away from names, but
to protect the innocent.
Yes. How are you, Terry?
Good. How are you?
You say Rayo.
Doesn't mean they're innocent.
I had Perry Williams on Monday, and he asked me to get his autograph, and I printed out a picture, and he signed it for me.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Number 23. This is going to be all night. This thing's going to go like this all night. I'm going to give you the mic, and this thing's going to be over here, and you're not going to hear me. So number 23, Perry Williams, appointed as special deputy in Suffolk County, 1983 to 90. Wow, he played 11 years for the Giants?
Yeah.
Perry Williams. Oh, thank you, T. I appreciate that.
I deliver.
And I appreciate the promo. What you said
I appreciate Bobby watching the show and commenting. And he gave you a shout out. He gave you a shout out.
He looks like he can still play.
He does.
He's a big...
For 61? For 61, he looks great.
I got to say, what a gentleman he was. He's
my God, amazing.
He has really got he's very refined.
He's smart. He's very smart.
But he's refined. He's old school.
Very
old school. The way he speaks very, very.
He said, hi, Bobby.
What, you were here or just he's saying hi on it?
I don't want to say.
Well, I said, Bobby Inns says it looks like you could still play. And he said, yeah, play dead. And then he goes, hey, Bobby.
No, but it was like. He had. He's very old school in his. In his way of
very
speaking.
traditional.
Yeah, I don't know.
Southern. He's a Southern gentleman. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's got that gentlemanly way about him.
I have a surprise. Miss T. He called me Miss T.
See, I like that.
Miss T. And he's so sweet. But I have something exciting to announce. It's an exclusive. Oh, look, I'm giving it to you before I say it on my own show.
Terry, you're expecting?
Actually, after the show, Perry and I decided we had such an engaging conversation after the show, but we couldn't stay here. We had to get out because
Why? He's always got to kick us out.
there's a show after mine. So anyway,
Why?
so we go to the diner across the street, the famous Massapequa diner for coffee, tea, whatever. And we got
You got an
into
English muffin.
yeah, we got into more personal stuff as far as him. He was saying how he had a daughter but never married and stuff like that. And we were talking about the pay difference between now and then. And he was telling me what he made, whatever. But the point is that he was saying how he got that injury where he was paralyzed for 15 minutes.
Wow.
And couldn't move. And then thank God
I
he was
saw that
okay.
part.
Yeah, and he didn't break any kind of bones. In 11 years he played, no major injuries.
It was like a spinal pinch.
Yeah, some kind of
That
spinal
just caused-
stenosis
the
thing.
scariest
So I
one.
said to him something about, you want to feel an injury? So I said, give me your hand. So I take his hand and I go like this. And he goes,
Oh, shit.
he go-
Oh, shit. Come on, T. Now I'm going to remember that.
She's got like a cheese
She's
grater
got
up
like
there?
a fucking bump.
yeah, you felt my bolt.
No, I never did. And I
Can
won't.
you feel my bolt?
She'd like you to feel her
He goes,
bolts.
he goes, what is that?
She puts battery cables
that what you
on
call
that
it?
when she fucking she jumps
She got a
herself.
bolt.
She fucking
She's like
jumps
fucking
herself.
Frankenstein.
All right, started.
Oh,
my
all
God.
right, wait.
Right there, you're right there.
Okay.
Rich, she's got a bolt.
It's like
So he said,
like
what?
She wants to touch
it's
your
like
bolt.
A giant
That's all right.
mosquito.
I'm
So
good on the
he
bolt.
goes, what is that? And I said, that's my. I said, I have a bolt. I have 2 titanium plates in my head. I said, I had brain surgery. I had a brain tumor. As a matter of fact, it's 8 years ago today. I had my brain surgery. So
Wow.
I tell him my story of how I almost died 5 times, 1 out of body experience, and we're going through this whole thing. And he said to me, so he waits a couple of days, and he actually called me.
Good.
And he said to me, Miss T, I have a question for you. And I go, what, Perry? He goes, I would love for you to come and be a guest speaker at my class at LRU Post for my psych class. And if you can talk about your experiences, your medical experiences, and how you overcame them and persevered, and then for an hour, and I was like, okay, and then do like a 10-minute Q&A. So I was like, I'm shocked, I'm honored, I'm excited, and I'm nervous all at one time.
Yeah, but all you got to do is the bad boy.
But I
Just do the bad
accept.
boy. Do the whole bad boy. It's the reason I'm with the bad boy.
So I'm excited to speak about.
So you had an out-of-body experience?
I did. I didn't die, but my blood pressure dropped to 70/40, and that's like as close to death as you want to come, really. And I saw them prop me up and take an X-ray of my lungs. And what they did was they did an endoscopy. They gave me fluid, went straight into my lungs, and gave me double pneumonia. And I was
Well, that's an extra
hospitalized.
bonus.
I was actually hospitalized for 2 weeks on oxygen. So
That
it was
sucks.
it was bad. It was bad. And then there were so many other times that I cheated death. So he found it very interesting, and he said, I'd love for you to tell your story in front of my psych class. And I was like, okay, I'll do it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no,
It
I'm
is.
excited about it.
So is that what you were sitting there on Facebook a couple of days ago? I'm so excited! I can't hide
Oh,
it.
no, that's just one of the many things.
I
that
thought
are
you got
going
the
on for
HBO.
me
Did you get
right
the
now.
HBO gig yet?
What HBO?
I thought you had an HBO gig going on.
No, I
You know
got
what? We're
no.
not going to make this about you tonight.
No, it's
we're
not.
gonna
I'm
we're gonna
just-
shift around.
Just
I have my
shift, but no, I have no HBO thing. If I do, you'll know.
So I was real happy for you, Inns, about Ed Fair. So I know you worked your ass off and busted your hump.
He did.
for
He
it.
has no ass
from,
anymore.
from before. I'm trying to. I'm rewinding back since she,
You
I'm
asked.
getting the top of my game. I'm remembering things.
That's good.
Good. No weed tonight. Okay.
Thanks.
That's
Yes,
what it is,
I'm
right?
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of. All right.
Otherwise, you'd be fucking talking
Well,
about
look
something
how
else.
crystal clear his eyes are. For
Right?
God's sakes, I can see the
Wow.
whites of his eyes.
Inns, congratulations. I'm glad Ed Fair won. You
I am too. I'm very happy. It's good.
You
Are
did
you
a good
relieved?
job.
Yeah.
You relieved?
Well, we're all relieved. I mean, I didn't think he was going to lose, but you,
All right.
you never know what could happen in an
It's
election.
true.
All of a
Totally.
sudden, people come in. You don't know where all of a sudden they're voting out of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And
They
Like
come out of the
2020.
woodwork.
the woodwork,
Yeah.
if there is woodwork, they're
Yeah.
coming
Look
out of
midterms.
it.
They're coming out of it.
Do you like it? Do you enjoy going house to house, canvassing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. I like talking to people.
Do you? And,
You
and what's
see?
your what do you find as a positive? If you get if you see 10 people, is it 8 nice to you? 2 slam the door?
No, I get a lot.
No
of,
soliciting.
Mostly, it's funny because we're on the Republican side, so I go to doors that have "do not knock," and it was a sign that was made up, a sticker that was made up by Kate Murray, as the town of Hempstead supervisor,
yeah, supervisor.
she put on no soliciting, do not knock. Right.
So do you still?
I feel it's okay to knock because I'm friends with Kate Murray.
Right.
So what do you?
Kate sent me.
Don't you
So I'm
see?
like,
what do
I'm
they
on
say?
Kate's team. Don't tell me I can't knock.
Team
And I
Kate.
know that if you have the sticker
Team Kate.
that you're a Republican, so you're not gonna be mad at me. And I'm not soliciting. I'm not selling Girl Scout cookies. I'm not selling anything.
They'd
I'm
probably
just
buy
fucking
that
telling you.
quicker.
I'm just asking you to, read this. That's it. I'm not asking. I'm not buying. You're not buying anything. So it's not
You're
soliciting.
not
so I
asking them
knock.
to go into their pocket.
I
Right.
knock.
Right.
Then there's
You're just
people who have the
educating.
sign that says, "Please use side door." So I use.
Really?
Yeah. So I bang on the side door.
Dude, Richie, he goes to this. Listen,
Mine says,
course he
"Punch
goes
on
to the
back
side
door."
door.
well,
yards.
he probably goes into their houses.
I've
The
gone
sign
into-
says go to the side door.
I-
Hold on. All right, I have a question now. Now that you said
No.
that, have you ever had a cup of coffee in someone's house from one of these interactions?
No, never.
Have you come close?
No.
Have you seen any woman half dressed and maybe looking
In a
at you?
bathrobe.
Maybe looking at you with her lips going like this.
Maybe, let me just say, nobody I was really going to hang out for. Let's put it that way.
but it has happened.
Similar. But,
Similar, really. How old was she? She's
but-
like 80? Come on in, Sonny. Come here in there.
People just want to talk, and
Well, that's true too.
You're like, I've gone into people's backyards when they're having a barbecue.
Wow.
Banging on the front door, and I see smoke coming over the back, and I'm like, wow, they're barbecuing, and I see cars out front, so I go in the back, go, hey, don't want to bother anybody, just need to get a
But-
couple of signatures here. Is Mr. Whatever around? They
That's
go. Guy goes.
Wow.
Guy be
Guys
like,
having a barbecue?
yeah, the guy's like,
I'd be like,
I'm
dude,
on the-
really?
I had one guy say to me, buddy, I'm cooking on the grill. I go, I'm not
I'm
asking for a
cooking here.
burger. I said, I'm just asking for a signature. And he's
And he signed.
And he signed.
Wow.
And he signed.
You're
And
very
he goes, I think my
persuasive.
mother's here too. Get her. She's over there. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Would you ever, Rich? I can't.
A guy walks in my backyard looking for a signature on a petition for something political while I'm barbecuing and entertaining people.
First of all,
I mean, I understand it's not a huge inconvenience to my life, but it's like, hey, buddy, I'm kind of just enjoying a nice day in my
so I-
backyard
you know
with
what I
my
should do?
family.
I should drive around with a package of rolls, like a package of hamburger buns.
If you walk in with a bag of chips and say, I understand I'm interfering in your barbecue, but I wanted to contribute something,
Yeah, I got a bag.
I will sign whatever you want.
Really?
You don't think that's...
Wow.
Absolutely.
I think it's
I would,
great
'cause
that
I
you
would
do
think
it, but
that's
you don't
funny.
think that's kind of fucking ballsy.
I think that
Did
was-
you go
it's
into
very
It
ballsy.
absolutely is, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
And you well, you live off of seeing people's responses on things.
I don't give a shit if somebody yells at me. I don't give a shit, and they don't. But they don't.
Have you ever had a confrontation where it got...
Not really, no.
No,
I
okay.
don't think I would do
I'm
that.
very good at,
Schmoozing.
diffusing that. It's like, this whole thing I was just telling you about, and they're not going to be happy I bring it up, but the hell with them. I worked at the Valley Stream Inn for a short period
No,
of
don't
time.
get in trouble.
No.
All
The
right.
Valley Stream Inn. I
Okay.
worked there for a short period of time when it first opened. My friend Danny was a part owner, so I went and worked there. And the other guy Frank was the other owner too. They had a big falling out. They're gone, and now the guy Frank has just got it, and the place has really turned into a bit of a
Shithole.
not a shithole, but
Divey.
Show.
but a shit show is more like it, yes. And there's a lot of shit going on there. And the guy writes on Facebook today. Now, I don't get involved with this, but the guy writes on Facebook today about how the rumors of what's going on in his place are all nonsense. So basically, when you put a statement out like that, you're acknowledging that they're real.
Right.
I mean, you're not saying
Right.
it's like all the things you've been saying. And then he writes in his little comment that all you Karens and Kevins out there.
Oh.
So I wrote back, all right. And then he wrote also in there too. He goes, I think some of these Karens and Kevins have a problem. Their problems are racially motivated. And I was like, of course it's racially motivated. Bullshit. I said, bottom line is nobody wants any alleged stabbings in their local bar.
Oh shit!
Right? So I said, but forget that. You just use a racial slur when you're calling about racism. Nobody's talking about racism. A Karen is a racist term. It's a derogatory term for
It is now.
white women. It is.
There's a Kevin and Karen Gallagher who lives right next door to me. Literally.
So now,
That's crazy.
okay, I'll play through that in.
No problem.
You're starting to be like me. Just let him talk.
So bottom line is, I didn't have a problem with any of the alleged bullshit that's going on in the place. I couldn't care less. I owned the bar. I had a lot of problems myself. But when you start writing Kevins and Karens or whatever you're calling them, that's racist stuff. And you don't like it when somebody's pointing a racial finger at you. So don't go pointing a racial finger. And I am very quick to point out all the time how one side can get away with it and the other side can't. Well, I'm going to tell you neither side should get away with it. Fuck that. And that's all I was talking about. But they got all on their they got all crazy going back and forth with me.
Yeah, you made him crazy.
Yeah. So
You got him all revved.
it's a little fun. A little fun. So bottom line is, I don't go. I remember I used to promote the Valley Stream Inn. I do not promote the Valley Stream Inn
Not anymore.
No.
Not quite.
So DiFilippo's kids almost got killed.
That's
What?
a great segue.
I didn't hear that. What happened?
Well, I mean, you go from kind of, you almost getting killed in someone's backyard at a barbecue.
Jeez.
The guy maybe was going to hit you with a spatula.
What the hell happened? I didn't hear about this.
DiFilippo's kids almost getting killed by venomous snakes, apparently.
Yes.
What?
He found a venomous snake on his
segue.
lawn, and the kids were
It's a
playing.
soft landing.
Oh
they
my
call it.
God.
What's the problem? I'm going through the list of things that
I
are
know
going
you are.
on.
Wow.
I have things to talk about, and I
know
think
you
that's
do.
fantastic
Listen-
that the kids almost got killed.
Snakes and gators. That's why I'm not moving to Florida.
DiFilippo had to cut the head off with a shovel, like he went down on it, and smashed it,
Right.
and kicked it into the
How
street.
did he hold it down?
He just smashed it with a
Wow.
shovel. Fantastic, but I'm glad that the kids didn't get hurt.
How do you tell like a regular
He
garden
showed-
snake from a?
He knew it.
You know,
he
from
says it's in Florida. It's a huge thing there.
Really?
And those snakes, you have to stay away from. It was on his front lawn. So I thought that was pretty wild that the fucking kids were playing right over there. He had to go come after it.
That's scary.
Fucking
That's
shovel.
scary.
It's
So the
time to
snake
consider
doesn't-
Not
moving.
fun.
Not fun at all.
The snake
No.
whisperer.
Kind of makes you like New York a little better, don't it?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't have
You
snakes.
know what? The one thing we got here, we got no snakes. We got no tornadoes. We got very, very rare hurricane.
We have no wildfires.
And we don't have.
And we didn't have to
don't
shovel
brush
this
fires,
winter.
We don't get
wildfires.
wildfires like California.
And we don't have what do you call the other gigantic bugs. Like you. And I
like
always
the
wondered why
palominos.
I got drive in Florida and these bugs. You think they'd learn by now? Fly a little higher, smashing off my fucking windshield.
And they get bigger and bigger as you
And
get
they're-
south.
and- yeah, but they're like not just like smashing over you. It's like a splat.
Yeah.
It's a giant splat. And you have car washes over there just waiting
Yes.
for cars to drive in.
And there are a lot
because
of them down
It's
there.
disgusting. Your grill is fucking.
Nasty.
Talk about a cheese grater. It looks like a fucking
gross.
cheese grater.
Cousin Vinny says palmetto bugs.
Yeah, the palmetto bugs.
Palmetto bugs.
They're
He says
nasty.
ciao, by the way, to you.
Ciao, Vinny.
Ciao to Vinny. And Ann Rothney says, I grew up with snakes. It was common to have a snake pass through the house.
Really?
That's
Can you imagine?
You're
I
leaving the
can't
doors
imagine.
open, the snake comes
The
in.
worst thing I ever had in my apartment was a water bug. That was it.
yeah. That's, in
mean,
the
that's
city they
nothing,
got
but still.
in the city they got roaches, you
Yeah.
know, and maybe a rat. They got a rat infestation. in
Yeah, well, now
Manhattan.
they have the new czar, female czar, rat.
It's
A
bad.
female czar.
Yeah, she's a female rat czar.
So she
I
goes
always
up.
wanted to be a rat czar. How do you rat czar?
I don't know. That's what they're calling
Yeah,
her.
So that means she's
Is
got
that
a.
a
She's in
position
charge
the
of
New
the
York
rat.
City
She's in
Council?
charge. Yeah.
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 Adams just hired
Yes.
her.
Yep.
She's supposed to be the person to try to. Listen,
I know,
Solve
but
the
the
rat
rats
issue.
are bigger, and there's more of them like every
There
year.
are.
So, like, what do they actually do?
They eat shit all day.
they get in the garbage bags. You have to see.
No,
this.
what is the rat czar's job?
Oh,
all
I
day?
think what do the rats do?
No, like, what is
She's
a rat-
supposed to get rid of them and
Yeah, right.
annihilate
If they're
them.
supposed to get rid of them, and there's more of them, and they're bigger every year, then
But it's like for every
Is
one
it-
you kill, 5 come back.
So
Right.
Vinny says,
Really
how about
doing anything?
alligators? They're all over.
Yeah, we don't get alligators
Gators
here.
are crazy.
Right, no
So I'm looking for the
alligators?
positives in New York, and alligators is a real negative down there. I don't dig any
Some
of
lady
that
just
shit.
got eaten. She was.
Yeah, she was
She
with
was
her
by the water.
dog.
He
Oh
was
my God,
trying
that
to
was
save
horrible.
the dog. Or hanging out with the dog. He slept her right up. That's fucked up. See, that's where you're looking at. When I get home at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I shut the door, and you know what I got hopping around? Thank God, is rabbits.
Rabbits,
which
yep.
is good because they say if you have rabbits, you don't have rats. Mm-hmm. But now they put a Lidl about 1.5 to 2 miles. Lidl. So they put a Lidl.
You say little.
You say little, I say Lidl. You can, all right, Lidl, whatever, Lidl.
Lidl.
All right, Lidl. So there's a Lidl about a mile and a half down from my, not even, maybe a half a mile down from my house.
Well,
And
we
they're
need
saying-
we need precise.
and they're
distances
saying
right
and
now.
they're saying there's rats now all around there. So
Wow.
Well, of
listen,
course, there's going to be rats near that. They'll have those little, the big fucking black things with the hole in them on the back of the building. It's disgusting. All
Yeah,
over
it's
the
like a
fucking
little
place.
little mini condo for them.
And if one falls in there and dies, and like a week later, it's just still sitting there.
That's nasty.
Fucking
Yeah,
gross.
that's
You wonder
nasty.
what the fuck is that smell out here?
Do you know how much the Rat Czar makes annually?
yeah, I can tell you right now,
130
Go ahead.
about 169,000.
Yeah, it's between 120 and 170.
There you
Yep,
go.
169 she actually signed for.
And technically, the title is Director of Rodent Mitigation.
Okay.
Oh, mitigation. It's like a
The
they're on
Rat
trial.
Czar is sort of
So they
yes.
made
They're on
Well, no,
trial.
mitigation is you're mitigating like what we're doing with these things.
Oh, litigate. I'm thinking litigation.
You're thinking of litigation. Yeah, I think of extermination. I mean, why don't we just go in there and blast them with some kind of poisonous gas and scoop them up, put them in bags, and chuck them in a
Right.
dumpster?
They got to do
Right.
three things in
Like, why don't we just do
Manhattan.
that?
Manhattan.
You know,
Hello,
spend
Felix.
170
Hello,
grand
Felix
on that.
Restuccio. I hope you're feeling better. They got to get rid of rats. They got to get rid of the fucking drugs. These guys all are shooting up all around 7th and 8th Avenue after 12 o'clock midnight. They got to get rid of that. And they got gangs of scooter guys always driving on the streets. 3rd Avenue, Lexington
What's
Avenue.
a
you see
scooter
it all.
guy?
They're on
Skateboard guys.
skateboard
Skateboard
guys
guys?
and on the
Yeah.
scooters for
And them
for
electric
for the
scooters.
Uber. You know the Uber?
Yes.
So the Uber's huge there. So no exaggeration. You could sit at the light and watch 15 scooters zing, zing, go by. The light changes. They don't stop.
Wow.
I saw some guy turn. The guy went right into his car. Chew, hit into the car over the thing.
Oh, my
they
God.
Don't
Oh, my
care.
God.
They don't care. They don't care. They're fucking reckless. And it's
Wow.
causing traffic in Manhattan to be worse than it should be because now you got to look. You had to look for the people crossing the streets. Now you got to look for the fucking scooters
The
doing.
scooters,
doing.
yeah.
Bob, it's
Yeah,
sick.
I almost got
So it's
Scooters,
like
I
an
almost got
electric
clipped by a
skateboard?
scooter.
Is that what it is?
Scooters,
Where the guy's holding a remote?
Scooters, rats, and heroin fucking shooting, and you could stop if you could get a control of those three things. You might have a nice city.
Message to Mayor Adams if you're listening to Limo Talk on a Sunday night doing nothing. All right, this is good advice you're getting over here.
But you
And,
can get
hope
high for
you,
free.
Hope you're listening.
Well, Vinny's a staunch Republican. He's big. He loves Trump and everything else. He says, "How do you get rid of your mayor?" It's very hard to get rid of the mayor in New York because
Yeah,
everything's
look at
pretty
De
democratic
Blasio.
here.
We couldn't get rid of him.
It's
You get Willard to stick
He's
the rats
worse.
on him.
it was Willard. Willard did.
Oh my God, Willard! You don't remember that movie?
What's Willard? The dog? Is that the dog? The big-
Willard was a great movie from the early '70s.
Why do I know
He
this?
trained and used rats as like killers.
Oh, Christian, the guy that was on.
1971.
I know who you're talking about. The guy that was on Back to the Future. He played. Did he play the rat czar? That wasn't.
Christopher Lloyd, no.
It wasn't Christopher. No, it's not Christopher Lloyd. Oh God.
Well, no, it was actually the guy who played Willard played also in Seinfeld when George's girlfriend died. He was the one putting together the will at the table.
Okay.
He was the one,
Oh, the guy with the glasses?
he was sitting at the head of the table.
Yeah. He was the head of the foundation.
That was Willard.
Really?
Oh, all right.
25 years earlier, he
25
was Willard.
Wow.
Okay. I don't mean to interrupt you. If Bobby
no,
Lacerra
sure.
could put
Bruce
the
Davison?
phones on, we got people calling.
Oh, cool.
Justin McDonald's calling in. He wants to
Okay.
say hello to us.
Justin.
No, Jen Feldman.
Yeah.
Jen Feldman is calling in 10 on 10.
Okay.
I've been doing a
All
little show prep on Ed Fair as well, reading
Cool.
about him.
Go ahead.
I like this guy a lot.
Yeah.
And Ed, I mean, he's like, wants to keep taxes down for people, wants to do good by Valley Stream. I didn't realize he's like a third generation Valley Stream guy. I mean, this guy has got
This
deep.
is his fourth term. He'll be 16 years.
Yeah.
As a child, he always wanted to be mayor of Valley Stream.
He says, I don't want to achieve any higher office. He goes, this is the job I want.
That's what he's always wanted.
I love
That's all
that.
he's ever wanted.
I love
He's a
that.
good guy. He's a good friend of mine. I really like him. He's done some good things at Valley Stream. You're always going to get people that criticize and say things that derogatory stuff about how it could have been done or should have been done.
Right.
But to me, those are people who get nothing done. the people who say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that." He's always like, "No, I can do this, and I'm going to do that."
Right.
And he goes and does it. And sometimes it works out. Most of the time it works out. And sometimes maybe it's not the greatest thing in the world, but somehow it also works out.
Right.
So, I like doers. I don't like people who sit back and speculate about things they could do or should do, and we're gonna do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
exactly.
I think we got
Absolutely.
a phone call.
All right, bring it.
Bring it on.
Hello, Limo Talk. Who's this?
Justin Struggle McDonald.
Hey,
Justin, how are you?
Well, considering I've been waiting 25 minutes to get on the goddamn show, I'm fine. You guys are terrible schedule.
Sorry, Justin.
Well, glad you're doing okay.
I apologize.
9:25, 9:35, 9:55. What the fuck?
All right, hang up on
Well,
this.
it's 9:45.
Justin, you know Teresa, you know Bobby Inns, you know Richie, right?
Yes, I do. Teresa, I haven't seen you in forever. Miss
How
you.
you doing,
Love
honey?
What's been going on, brother?
I'm waiting for the show at Mers.
Yes.
Yes. And
Thank
here's
you.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
There's a little
Now,
plug.
there's
I
the
like-
segue.
There you go.
Here's the
There you
segue.
go.
April 6th.
See that, Bob?
Folks, we are
Well done.
We are doing a Green Dogs fundraiser at Mers in Farmingdale. Mers' address, Teresa, is 533 Fulton Street in Farmingdale. So, Justin, I think we got a good card that night, right?
Absolutely.
You know, we
Great
got
card.
Inns is going to be our host, and Billy Geyer,
Okay.
Matt Alvaro, Kathy Arnold, Teresa Farrell, Kristen Tinsley, Justin McDonald, Michael Zimmelman, and I'm missing one other person. Oh, and Bonnie Scalisi. So,
Nice.
That's-
Nice, yeah. That's, you don't want to miss that. Don't want to miss that. It's going to be a great card. I hate hearing my own name. It's terrible.
why?
Why?
He's going to tell you.
Oh, because have you seen what I look like? Do I look like Justin McDonald? Or do I look like Jose Mendez? Come on.
You look like Jose Mendez.
Oh, there you go. There's your stage name. Everybody does that.
I'm not going to Carlo Mencia this shit. We're going to go at it. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah, don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Last year was good, right?
It was last year was crazy. Too many people. Like it was a war zone. I loved it. There was a lot of people involved. I really appreciate that many people coming out.
So I got a few people
I'm
pissed at me.
hoping-
I got a few people pissed at me now, you know.
Well, who cares? Who fucking cares?
I got a bunch of
Bound to
comedians a
happen.
little mad at me. I got Hector Louise who's pissed off at me.
I know him, but I don't know him. But who fucking cares?
To be hated is to be successful.
I got one of your
Yeah,
buddies
yeah.
is not happy with me because I forgot. I told him he could be on the show, Rene Fuentes.
Oh, well, I don't know why it's always got to be. Why are all the Spanish people being put on blast now that I'm on the phone?
No. Arnie Price isn't happy with me either. And
Listen.
Charlie Myers last year is not very happy with me at all.
Well, you know what? If you don't have haters,
That's
you don't have people listening.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said too. All right, so I'm going to pick up the equipment the day before, right?
Yes, sir, you are.
And you're going to be down there. You're going to have a couple of drinks with us, right?
I'm going to be down there. I'm going to have a couple drinks with you guys, and I'm going to make some people laugh, I guess.
You'll do fine. You did good last year.
Yes, I heard I was the MVP. I heard from an alternative source that I was the MVP.
I think you
which
did.
I appreciate.
You did very well last year. That's why you were coming back. Charlie Myers is mad at me. He did a good job too, but I didn't ask him back. All right.
Well, it
Shit happens, right?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
You can't have 100 comics all on one show.
So listen, my friend, I appreciate you listening to me and giving me a call and promoting the night, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you on the 6th. So,
Absolutely.
and bring your jerky
see you
down,
guys
dude.
there.
Bring the jerky down if you like.
I
I didn't think it was that kind of show.
Jerky.
What? You got them on? You sold it all?
No.
sitting this way.
Usually I do, but I may have some extra.
You like jerky, Bob? Beef jerky?
Yes,
jerky
I
is
make
always amazing.
I make homemade beef jerky. I have
Never had
15
it.
different flavors. Me and my partner and the company we have.
Love jerky.
Homemade.
And we also make walking sticks and other things. Adirondack Walking Stick Company at gmail.com. Hit us up. And, I also make people laugh.
All right.
A well-rounded
Laugh
person.
with jerky.
Well, bring the jerky down and bring it here one day. We'll promote it. I'll, you know what I mean? I'll eat
Jerks
some
and
of
jerky.
it. I'll buy some.
Jokes and jerky.
There you go. It's a podcast.
There you
Jokes
go.
and Jerky.
What's the name of the
the
jerky
name of the
company?
podcast?
We are the Adirondack Walking Stick Company. We are a walking stick company first, the beef jerky company second. But yes, we make delicious beef jerky.
All right.
All from top round beef. We don't use preservatives or anything like that. It's all handmade.
All right.
Wow.
Bring some down on April
It's like
6th.
eating a leather couch.
No, you don't like jerky?
No, I love it.
No, it's not.
It tastes good,
It's
but
like
yes,
eating
it
a
is.
piece
Come
of
on, stop.
It's
It's
so,
like eating a piece
Justin,
of
I've
elk
never
at the
had jerky.
barbecue.
I've never had it. I've never had it.
You've never had beef
No.
jerky?
No, it's like a really tough texture.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
I'm not
you
a big
do it,
jerky guy.
but wait a minute now. If you do it correctly, isn't it supposed to be soft, Justin, or
Yeah,
am I
chewy.
wrong? What?
Chewy.
Chewy. All right.
Beef jerky.
chewy.
It sounds like a really bad
Chewy's a
male
nice
dancer.
way of saying it's a little tough. If you Google chewy and tough on a steak, it's going to come up the same thing. Tough or
if
chewy.
If you Google Chewy, it's going to come out Chewbacca from Star Wars. not that. Stop
Chewy.
it.
This is a little chewy.
All right, Justin, I don't want to keep you on the phone because Jen Feldman's calling in for the 10 at 10, and I don't think you really want to answer some of these questions.
Oh, yes,
I
you will.
Actually, I may want to answer some of those questions, but all right. I'll let you guys do your thing. I'll see you guys April 6th.
All right?
See you then,
Farmingdale.
Justin.
Take
See you,
care.
Justin.
Thanks, Justin. I'll
Ciao,
talk
ciao.
to you. Justin McDonald, comedian. Justin
Justin's jerky.
Yeah, he's got.
Jokes and jerky.
What's
I
it
like
called out again? Adirondack jerky?
The Adirondack Walking Stick Company.
All right, so wait a minute. It's like Adirondack walking sticks,
It's
all
a
right,
mouthful.
and beef jerky.
It's a mouthful.
You know,
'cause-
many
'cause beef
years
jerky
ago.
you would take with you on the walk, on the hike.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
Right.
why don't you just call it
That's,
on
that's
the
Many
go?
years
energy.
ago.
That's energy for the
Get up
hiking.
hill.
Many years ago, there was a comedian named Bob Newhart,
Yes.
and he had skits where he used to just talk about one-sided conversations. Like it would be like a telephone conversation,
Right.
and he would just give you one side of it. That was his thing. But he did this one thing where it was similar to what you're talking about. It was the Grace L. Ferguson Airline and Storm Door Company. And this is what this is reminding me of.
That's funny.
How do you have walking sticks and beef jerky?
Jerky is for the hike.
Well, because when you're hiking, you have to have something to hold you up.
See?
And you have to have some protein.
Well,
to
like
keep you going.
baseball games have hot dogs. I don't know of a bat company that sells hot dogs.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just saying.
Yeah, but the
Fair
bat
enough.
company is
Well,
not
we-
playing
we do it
baseball.
all.
But we want your jerky, Justin. I'm interested.
I'm on the
I wanna
Facebook
try
page
it.
right now. They've got hickory teriyaki
Oh, the different
and spicy
flavors.
sriracha. That
So this
one
is
I'll
on
that
the.
sounds
this is
good.
what's the website name? What is the website?
the Adirondack Walking
That's,
Stick Company.
It really does say the
that's what we have
Adirondack-
available right now.
Justin, I don't need you on the
Yeah.
phone anymore. We're going to promote it on our end for
I
you.
want to try
Right
it.
there.
I've
All
never
right, well,
had
now,
it.
Appreciate it.
and let me ask a question though too.
Wait.
The walking sticks, they're just for hiking. They're not like for somebody who's got like some bad problem. I mean, some.
Yeah, no. If you want to use like a baseball bat, you absolutely can.
How about a shillelagh kind of thing? Like,
Absolutely.
all right, I'm going to be calling you.
That's funny.
I need to be walking around with a walking stick in my neighborhood now.
Oh, yeah, right? There he is, and you'll have background music.
Yeah, it's good talking to you. That's interesting stuff.
Handmade.
and I seen his beef jerky.
seen it. I
His beef jerky looks very, very tasty. Very tasty.
Something looks tasty.
Yes, and then
That
big.
looks delicious.
Yes.
It looks yummy.
Yes,
Well, we got to taste it. We got to come
We
here.
gotta-
You got to
we gotta-
come
We need a
here
little taste
and
test.
have
Yes.
a jerky.
Bring
I
some
want
taste.
spicy
samples. Bring
sriracha.
some samples.
Justin, could you bring us some samples and come in one night and hang out with us?
Absolutely. I will absolutely
Bring 'em on the
come
4th.
there, and you could put my
Love
meat
it.
in your mouth. It'd be great.
What do you want? Wait,
Wow.
what do you want?
Because you can put like jerky.
Did you
in
just
your
say you
mouth.
want your meat in my mouth?
Yeah. I want my jerky in your mouth.
Why don't we have like
Absolutely.
we'll have a competitor come in with their beef jerky and your beef jerky. We'll call it a jerk off. No?
Too
You know what?
soon?
I'm
Too soon?
down.
Too soon?
I'm down.
All right, guys. So hold on.
He
Give
puts
him
his
give
jerk
him a
up against
promo, Rich.
anybody.
What is it called again?
The Adirondack Walking Stick Company. Honestly, they got TikTok videos on here, Instagram
Nice.
pages, Facebook pages. Go check it out.
God bless.
I want spicy sriracha, Justin.
wanna
if you
try
actually
one of
bring
each.
some in.
These guys are more
That's
popular
my,
than Starbucks.
We want you in here, Justin. That's it. See,
that's my flavor.
all right. We want you to come and bring in some teriyaki.
I got you on. Is that Bobby?
No, that's Richie.
Richie.
Bobby wants Bobby.
All right.
Bobby. What do you
You
want?
want the
What flavor?
teriyaki? He's got teriyaki.
I like teriyaki. What else we got? Like we have anything like a bourbon flavor?
Actually, I'm working on a bourbon brown sugar.
Hold on. Stay there.
I just
Justin.
changed my vote.
Hey, Bobby
I'll take the
Lacera.
bourbon brown sugar.
Just open up the second line if you
I haven't
can.
made it yet. I haven't made it yet.
Okay.
All right.
That's the one I'm looking for.
I'm on the
Also
waiting
working
list.
on
Really?
we're also working on a hickory hot honey.
That
So,
sounds
yeah,
good
that's
too.
Sounds
Honey.
good too.
Justin, we
Nice
want you
flavors.
down here with hickory hot honey. I'll put it in my. I'll put your meat in my mouth.
Bring her too.
Bring her too. That's good.
Wow.
See, I told. See, you gotta.
Love it.
It's like our show,
Now
Justin.
Suddenly, I don't
Jerky
want
on the
these
brain.
Il Corso pastries.
We gotta warm
I
up.
want beef jerky.
I want beef jerky too. Justin, I want your beef jerky.
I have to try it. I've never tried it, so I'm excited to
it.
try his jerky.
You can try.
I'm excited to taste your
Justin,
jerky.
let's just go one step further. My son, when he's playing baseball, we go into like Seb's in a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And he buys in a package the beef jerky.
I don't buy Jack Legs. That's shit.
That's
Don't buy
crap,
it.
right?
It's not
Don't
Adirondack.
fucking buy Jack Legs.
All right,
They got a Sasquatch. We got a Yeti. It's all good.
Justin, stay there. I want to introduce you. Hello, Jen Feldman. How are you? It's Limo Talk. How's everything?
Hello.
What's up, Jen?
Sweetheart, I have some things to talk about regarding limos. Is this the right venue?
This is the right.
You're on
this is-
Limo Talk.
This is filmmaker, actress, podcaster, and impressionist, and nice piece of ass, Jen Feldman. What's going on,
you.
Jen?
Well, what if I want
Jen?
to talk about something other than limos? Is that okay?
No.
Can you talk? Do you know anything about beef jerky?
Sort of stuff.
I know a little bit about beef jerky. I know some jerks that eat it. I know about that. You guys eat beef jerky?
No. Yeah, Justin's got beef jerky, Jen.
Beef jerky, Jen.
What's all the fuss about the beef jerky?
So go ahead, Justin. Tell them what kind of jerky you got again.
Oh, I got plenty of flavors. I got hickory. I got teriyaki. I got spicy sriracha. I got pineapple jalapeno. I got sweet and spicy. I got Korean barbecue. I got Korean habanero barbecue.
Korean
I got whatever you want. Whatever you need.
Oh my God!
He's
got great flavors.
Jerking it in the right.
He's hitting them all.
I got truffle. I got I got maple. I got whatever you want. Whatever kind
Wow.
of jerky you want, I got for you.
He's got it.
All right, Justin, stay there for a second.
Filipino Vietnamese.
Jen, what's going on? Everything good?
I want some half Filipino, half Vietnamese jerky in my left hand while I jerk it in the right hand. How about that?
I can do that.
That's
I
fantastic.
can do it. Not a problem.
Loves it.
Going right
Love
along with
it.
the
Not a
bit.
problem.
That's hot.
Justin, do you want to stay around for the 10 at 10 for 10? Are you interested?
If you guys want me to, I will.
All right, you can stay. Can we get a little
10 at 10 for 10?
yeah, 10 at 10 for 10 music there, Rich? Is there any last week you had Mission Impossible music on?
I did.
No, play the theme to
I did, but that was.
the movie 10 with Bo Derek.
All right.
I was going to say,
There's a
As he
live
looks-
version.
I love that
As he
movie.
looks
I'm
from
trying to stay away from the copyright stuff.
As he
Yeah,
looks
no,
for
no.
music, here we go, folks. Buckle in. It's 10 for 10 at 10 with Jen Feldman.
Well, this is like the
I'll
6
strap
o'clock
in
news.
my
It starts
strap
at
on.
You got to start it at 10.
All right, what time
You
is
know
it?
always piss me off. You go on the 6 o'clock news and at like 5:58 they start. Here another news. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not ready.
All right, I didn't know it was 9:59. You want me to wait?
Yeah, you got to do it
30
right.
seconds.
All right, ready? You all primed up? Ready to go? Beef jerkied out?
All right. All right. It's,
You know what's the worst is when somebody tells me to call at 9:35 and 15 minutes later I finally got it.
Oh!
Justin, Justin, shut up and go fuck yourself and stay there for a second. Can you get me some?
Whoa.
All right. First question. It is now 10 o'clock. Jen Feldman,
Okay.
who is your favorite comedian?
I don't have a favorite, but I can name a bunch I like.
Go ahead.
Dustin McDonald. It's
Dustin
always Dustin
Pearson,
McDonald.
Yanni
What do you mean?
Huffman, Chris Stefano, Martin Short, Steve Martin, my mom, my dad.
All right. Talk a little bit slower because you're coming in a little muffled. It's like you're underneath the covers.
Oh no. Let's see. Am I still undercover?
Yeah. All right. Now you sound good. Justin, Justin? We're gonna put you into this. Who's your favorite comedian, Justin?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's definitely either Chappelle or Bill Burr.
Okay.
Oh my God, those right there are my two favorites.
Yep.
This man is
And-
good.
and-
He's good.
Bill Burr, I
and
said it
actually-
last week. Bill Burr
Yep, you
and
did.
Dave Chappelle.
You said it.
Chappelle.
All right, Jen.
And actually, I'm a shout out a comedian that's up and coming, but he's doing pretty well. Andrew Schultz,
Okay. All right.
hilarious, from New York.
Number 2 question for Jen Feldman: bongs, joints, or cigars?
Bong. With
Bong.
a G, right?
Yeah, bongs. That's with the glass.
Oh, not. I was thinking 9/11 bomb. I was like, okay.
No, bongs.
Well, those were planes.
Some people are into 9/11, so not everyone's
weren't
a fan
bombs.
of New York.
Excuse me, there is a boom in the room.
Bongs.
Pete Davidson is offended.
All right. Bongs,
David's
joints, or
defended.
cigars? Jen, which one? Bongs.
Bong.
All right.
Sure.
Justin, bongs, joints, or cigars?
I'm kind of old school and I'm a little bit from the streets, so I'm definitely going for the blunt.
The blunts.
All right, away.
All right. Number 3. Besides comedy, Jen Feldman, what is your favorite hobby?
It's illegal.
Was it?
Can't say.
It's illegal. Can't say. It's illegal.
No, I like to make over bodies. I do, and faces. I like to make people over. I like to do like a Clueless style makeover from the movie Clueless.
What's the illegal?
Total.
What's the big?
Well, we'll talk about that offline.
Well,
Justin.
that piques the curiosity, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, she's a free wheelie. She likes to enjoy life. She does a lot of filmmaking.
Bye.
She does a lot of
Weed,
weed.
drugs.
No weed. She
A lot of
does-
bongs.
She makes
Weed is not a drug; it's a medication.
I agree with you.
Justin, besides comedy, what's your favorite hobby?
Besides comedy,
Yes.
Jerky.
Beef jerky.
Jerky.
I don't. Not too many
turkey
people.
flavors.
Well, most people know this, but not. I was a hip hop artist and a
Yep.
radio personality for over 20 years,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
that's my second thing I'm going to do.
Where?
Yeah,
Where?
What radio?
I was on 90.1 FM, 107.5 FM, Battlezone Radio, and also with Scrimmage Party before that. And it was a hip hop group called PCU, Population Control Unit.
Nice.
Back in the
Yeah.
day.
Jen Feldman, question number 4. What is your favorite sports team?
None of them. I don't care.
You don't care at
That's
all.
like 2 in a row that said that.
Yeah, That's two girls in a row. Maybe I should get rid of the favorite sports team. But most of these girls like sports. Don't they?
Anything
What's your
played with
favorite?
balls.
Here's a Bill Burr related question. What's your favorite WNBA team? Huh? You support the WNBA? You go?
The one that's giving me a massage.
Oh.
Jen, just tell them New York Liberty. That's it. New York Liberty.
New York Liberty.
All right,
There you go.
Justin McDonald, who's your favorite sports team?
The New York Knicks.
Okay. All right, here's where we get a little
Go,
risky,
Knicks.
Jen. I apologize in
Risque,
advance. We get
risque.
risque. Yeah,
Risque.
We got a little risky.
And it's a one question, but it has a like 10-part addendum. So I hope
10-part addendum.
Mandy Jones enjoyed the addendum last week. We're hoping you do. You all right? You
Yeah,
chewing?
you're cracking me up.
All right, Jen. What is your favorite sexual position?
Let me see. I'm gonna call it the landscaper. The one where I do nothing and they do all the work.
Is there a leaf blower involved?
Not
what?
yet, but I like the idea.
You know what? I'm not even answering that question because she had the best fucking answer that anybody could have. No,
Just made it up.
that's it. Jen, the landscaper, you got it. Fucking.
Well,
went-
take a look at my
Landscaper.
dating history.
Never heard that.
You
It's a
know?
very good answer.
Yeah,
Jen, would you like to do any of the addendums of the sexual positions?
yeah, all of them. It's fun. You
All
guys
right.
are fun.
Top or bottom, Jen?
Me or them?
Well, she obviously.
I'm asking you.
They-
She's not gonna
they-
take top if she doesn't like
should be
doing
the
any work.
top, 'cause They're the
Right.
landscaper.
All right, so
The
bottom.
Landscapers got to move around.
Like,
I don't
I'm the
you know
soil.
what?
Justin,
I
shut
don't
up.
know
Justin,
why
shut
you're
up. Don't
asking
say
her
it.
Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it, Justin.
I don't know why you're asking her any more questions. She already said the landscaper, top down, bottom down, bing, bong, boom.
Landscaper,
She's
ABC.
crowned the queen. She
Right
got
now,
it. There's no more questions to ask.
Justin's getting a kick out of this. Lights on or lights off there, Jen?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Because you got to see something to make sure that it's not somebody else.
Socks,
You don't want to see too much. You
Sock-
don't want to see too much.
socks on or socks off?
Socks off. We both got nice feet. I'll say that.
There you go.
Morning, noon, or
Good for
night?
Good for you and your man.
Only night. We gotta get some additional help here in the morning. There's too much. Not the proper lighting.
Threesomes, yay or nay?
Wouldn't know.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not faked, but performed in another
Oh, you're that's faking. You're lying. You faked it.
Really? It's,
Maybe you use one as an early exit.
It's to another country. It's
You were
easier.
acting.
Just
Oh, that was great.
meeting,
Goodbye.
You know?
All right, Jen, quickies, yay or nay?
How quick?
So
You tell us.
Subject to
How
interpretation.
quick?
Like rice, done in a minute.
Sure.
Leather or lace? Leather or lace?
Both.
3 holes or 2?
Oh, jeez.
Pass.
That's
All right,
new.
good. There you go. I had another one. I got additional addendums.
Where the frick did that come
A
from?
couple of people sent in addendums.
Greg
this week.
DiFilippo?
DiFilippo wants to know
Really?
3 holes
Of course
or
he
2,
did.
or
Really?
spit or swallow.
That was easy.
You could just say
Three-
pass.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Swallow. That's really funny.
right.
The current one, absolutely spit. Last one, definitely swallow for nutritional reasons.
Nutritional reasons.
All right, Jen.
Yeah,
Last,
if the diet,
the best
if the
reason.
diet's
All
super
right.
pure, you're getting a supplement. Otherwise, you're getting poisoned.
last risque question, Jen. When masturbating, do you use your left hand, your right hand, both hands, or a toy?
No hands.
No hands.
No hands.
Yeah, hands free.
So it's landscaper again. Okay. Your landscaper's pretty busy.
Yeah. Landscaper masturbation.
Number 7. When
pretty
who's
good.
your favorite? I'm about to say when masturbating. Who's your favorite actor? Who's your favorite? I can't no more. Who's your favorite actor, Jen Feldman?
I don't have one, but I do enjoy Brad Pitt in Fight Club today, and also Wesley Snipes in Blade. Top 2.
Where do you see yourself
Shout
in
out
5
to you.
years?
Shout out to you for Wesley Snipes and Blades. Shout out to you. Wesley Snipes and Blades. He was the man.
Right?
Yep,
man.
yes he was. He was the man.
I want to be
Absolutely.
him. I want to be him. Goals. Yeah.
Wesley Snipes will forever be Willie Mays Hayes to me.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like I
Yeah.
can't watch any movie he's in without thinking of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Jen,
True.
question number 8.
He was so
Where do you
little.
see yourself in 5 years?
Not on Limo Talk.
No, I would like to be back on Limo Talk, and I'm just gonna say I'm gonna keep that one to myself because haters don't like success.
Okay. Number 9.
Yeah.
You're sitting on an island. It's just you and one other person. Do you want to talk to?
Oh.
Do you want to talk to Trump, Gilbert, Mr. Lowe from
Trump or
WGBB, or the Pizza Man? Which one do you want to say hello to?
Trump, I guess. Yeah, Trump, because maybe he can give me more stuff for the island.
Okay, let's go, Jen. Let's gonna mow your lawn now. Let's do it, Jenny. Lots of it. Lots of grass. Hello, Jenny.
I'm sure he knows
I feel like
someone to mow the
that
lawn.
was a loaded question. That was definitely a loaded question. There was no right answer there.
What do you mean?
No, it wasn't a right answer. No.
Listen.
It's just who's gonna say hello to you.
Yeah, that's right. It's just who's going to say hello to you.
Play along,
We're
damn
trying.
it.
Yeah, really, Justin. Don't be a critic now with you and your jerky.
That's
Whoa.
a jerky.
Hello, President Trump.
I don't even.
I got the best jerky this side of the Mississippi, so I gotta promote it, right? What the fuck?
All right. Besides,
That's it.
Jen, question number 10 on this
Jen's done a
great
show with me
segment.
Jen's done multiple shows, 1 or 2 shows with me. So I gotta find my homegirl. I know her.
Yeah, thank you for that. That was fun. That really was fun.
Jen, I got one more
not over
question.
yet.
It's not over yet, Jen. I got one more
Just when
question
you
for
thought
you.
it was over.
Just when you thought it was over. Here's the last question. Besides Limo Talk, what's your favorite podcast?
She has none.
Ooh.
It came from the radio because you're on it.
Either definitely not. It's either definitely not my show. It's definitely either Tom Segura and his wife YMH or Chris DiStefano, his podcast probably, or Huberman or Andrew Huberman, the science podcast.
Why don't we mention every podcast we know?
Nice.
Yeah, I like those 3.
Jen, are you still on It Came From the Radio with Charlie Saladino?
Am I still what?
You still-
Yeah, I am. I'm still doing It Came From the Radio for sure. Yeah.
What's his name? Jesus? Is that his name? Jesus? Who's the other guy that's with Charlie Saladino?
Mark Torres, Dominic Serrano, Hassan is back, Charles Saladino, and me.
Where the hell did you get Jesus from?
I forgot.
There's a guy on the show named
Jesus
Jesus. I heard Jesus or
that his name?
like Mary.
All right,
Oh,
Jen,
Jesus is everywhere.
Jen, promote yourself a little bit. Tell us what you do and tell us where you're going to be, if anything.
I've transformed many bodies in my lives. I've had people come to me that are suicidal. So here we go. In short, you got cellulite, you're suicidal, you're depressed, no one wants you. You don't like the way your body looks. You want your body to look like a statue. You're super alpha. You want to be more alpha, or you're really struggling and you need to get out of struggle. I made a health plan. That's what I'm really good at. My acting's all right. I got a lot of movies. You can check it out. Judge for yourself. But yeah, life's all about being healthy and taking care of yourself and care of each other. So that's the bottom line. Everything I do, and if I do anything media, it's just to promote healthy things that hopefully something can benefit or enjoy from. So
Where can they catch you? Where can they catch you? Where can they catch you?
You can catch me anything L Man. Just look up The Man, L Man, and you'll find a bunch of stuff.
Jen, thanks. I appreciate the last minute you coming on this week, and I appreciate you hanging
Thank
out
you.
with us. I hope you had a good time, and
Yeah.
I'm serious. Don't let the last time you were here was when we were in Nicoli's basement. So what is that? 2 years ago?
Yeah. It was. I just counted 2 years ago, like almost exactly.
So don't be a stranger. Come here more often. Come
Yeah.
say hello to us.
100%. 100%. We got my word. 1,000%.
All right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You got-
Appreciate it.
All right. Say good night to
Good night,
night.
Jen.
Night.
Good night,
Good night,
Jen.
Jen. All right, Justin.
Good night, sweetheart.
Justin.
night.
Justin.
Yes.
Hang up. I'm not asking you sexual questions.
I'm glad. I actually prefer that you don't. But good enough. So it was great hanging out with you guys. April 6th, MERS, Farmingdale. Come check us out. We're gonna do our thing. It's gonna be a good time. Last year it was crazy. Building was packed. I didn't want to leave, but I had to go.
And you're bringing jerky down too, right?
I'll bring some jerky down.
All right, good.
That'd be
I
nice.
can't wait to
If
try
that's
it.
what's needed. I will bring some jerky down.
All right. So we got
right.
jerky. Thanks, Justin. Comedian Justin McDonald.
Thanks, Justin.
Justin,
Ciao,
have a
baby.
good night. Thanks for coming on.
So what's in the box?
Appreciate you guys.
What's in the
Talk
box?
to you soon. Jen, it's been a minute.
She's
Miss
gone.
you. See
Hang
you
up.
soon.
She's gone. Hang up.
She gotta hang up the phone.
So it's Il Corso.
Il Corso is where I got these pastries.
Yes.
St. Joseph's pastries, like I said last week, which I
Right.
was told, you never bring any food down. I bring it down.
Is this the sphinge you were
This is
talking
the
about? The
sphingy.
sphingy that I never had.
That's what custard.
I can't wait to
There's
see.
a lot of
I
things
want
you've
to see.
never-
Sphingy
I
is
want
a lot
to
of
see.
things
I
you've
want to
never
see.
had.
I want to see what it looks like.
Sphingy is not with
Sphingy.
custard.
Teresa,
Yes, sweetie.
This fucking guy don't go
I will
away.
see you April 6th.
What's up?
Hang up on it, Bobby.
How many lines is he on?
I will see you April 6th. It's been a minute.
I'll see you then,
April 6th.
honey.
He's calling in on every
I
line.
love Justin.
He's
He's doing it on purpose.
So a,
he's
That's
fucking,
funny.
He's fucking great.
so a sphinge is different from a spoojadel.
I didn't say
Just,
Sphingy, though.
as you,
I said sphingy.
Wait, he's still on.
Show me what it looks like.
Click.
Show me
There's a
what it looks like.
There's
All
a
right.
Sphingy.
All right. So which one's which?
This is from Il Corso in Valley Stream, okay, Justin?
Show everybody.
We
Wait.
need a knife.
This is beef custard jerky.
All right, so what's
Beef
which one's
custard
which?
jerky.
All right, so Ann Rothy says goodnight, Jen,
This
and
here
Justin.
is
Justin's
a
still
Sphingy.
on.
I've never seen one in my life.
Could you tip it over, please, and show the audience?
What are you, out of your fucking mind? We're going to show an audience?
Show the
Why?
camera
Some of these
here.
people don't know what a sphingy is.
Here, okay.
You're going to
so
see from here. Yeah,
the
my
one with
You're not
the
gonna
green.
see-
Wait, I don't
see
want
it.
it to.
Bobby can zoom in.
The one with the green. The one with the green.
These are St. Joseph's cakes.
There you go.
Traditional Italian thing is
See?
to get St. Joseph's pastries on. Oh, there you go.
Here, there you go.
St. Joseph's Day.
So the one with the green is the
St. Joseph's Day is March 19th for those who are not prepared with this information. But it's a sphingy is the white one with the cream on top. That's got cannoli cream over the
I
top.
want that.
Wow.
the green.
The other one, I'm colorblind. Which one's green? I
Okay,
don't see
this
green.
one. This one's green.
All right, that's some green. Okay.
Okay.
The other one with the swirl and the white
Cherry on top.
powdered sugar on it, that is a zeppoli. That's just a zeppoli.
So can we split them? Can we? Can
Yeah,
I
we
have
have
a
to
half
cut them. We need a
sphingy?
knife.
And so you're the
We need a knife.
You're
And what's
the- you're
the
the
wait?
woman
What's
here.
this? What's this going
jeez.
across it? What
They
is
threw
that?
like a little. They threw like a little garnish on
What
there,
is
which
which
that?
I flick off and
What's
don't
that
eat.
orange thing?
That's a little. That's
Piece
a,
of orange.
It's a piece of orange.
It is a
actually.
piece of orange.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Oh.
Do we have a? Hold on.
What happened?
Maybe there's a plastic knife or something.
So no matter what, this is how things
I
go.
gotta look-
This is how things work on Facebook and stuff like that. I wrote down. Somebody sent me something that says "Happy St. Joseph's Day," and somebody had a picture, and it said it showed the picture of the Zeppelis and the Sphingy, the St. Joseph's pastries, and it said only Italians would know, would understand, right? So people got around. Why only Italians understand? I mean, everybody
Did
gets so.
anybody know what it
fu-
was?
Some guy goes, you know Joel O'Hara, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Joel O'Hara writes, I'm Irish and I understand. I'm like, it's not what I'm talking about. Italians celebrate St. Joseph's Day because in Italy, St. Joseph's Day is Father's Day.
Correct.
Not anywhere else, really, except for maybe, I think it might be Spain, Portugal, maybe one of those, a couple other countries do have that. But not here, not really anywhere else in Europe, and certainly I don't think in Ireland. I think they will find a fucking reason to drink beer no matter what in Ireland. But I don't know if
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if St. Joseph's Day is the one, because St. Patrick's Day is only 2 days before, and they're still working that hangover.
Pull it up. What do you got? You got anything over there in regards to St. Joseph's Day?
Not really. I had it last week all
The feast,
queued
the
up.
San
It's
Giuseppe.
Yeah, wasn't it the? What does it celebrate? It celebrates a certain day.
March 19th.
No, I know the day, but I'm saying like what?
It's the feast of St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's is, well,
It's
Jesus.
the feast of
What?
Joseph.
Yeah. No, it's Joseph, the father of Jesus, not the
Right.
father, but the stepfather, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
of Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Can I,
Did you know?
Mary and Joseph.
Yeah. Did you know the other day?
What happened?
I think it was yesterday, March 25th.
Yes.
Is actually the day that the Virgin Mary finds out that she's going to be giving birth to Jesus.
Wow, look at us. We're getting very religious on
Yeah.
She,
Well, I know that because my sister-in-law.
She had a reveal party.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Right.
did. And they said, I
It
think
was a
it's
gender
a boy.
reveal,
I think it's a boy, and I'm going to call
and it's going to be a good one.
And she said, "Oh,
It's going to be a hell of a guy.
Oh, Jesus, I got to go through this." And that was that. But that's the whole thing. It's like
Teresa is diligently cutting over here.
This looks good.
Oh, that looks really
Very
good.
Okay, here you go.
All right, let me say hello to everybody. Ian Rothy's hanging out with us. Greg DiFilippo.
you know, all that's missing here is
milk.
Milk.
Lily from News 12. Lily
Oh,
Stolzberg.
Lily
Oh, I
Stolzberg.
like Lily
I
Stolzberg.
love Lily
She's
Stolzberg.
finally come out of her house.
Brett-
She is.
Really?
Don't you have like a little crush on her?
I always did.
Greg DiFilippo wants
I
to
know.
know.
There's just something about her.
Who? Is she
Liz
hot?
Stolzberg.
Hot
She
looking?
does like
Forget
the,
about hot. She just
Yeah,
got a way
it's-
about her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobby. Greg DiFilippo wants to know, does Jen have a saddle?
We trying a half?
Oh my God.
Elizabeth
I will-
Batterbead
yes, I will
hanging
try
out with
a
us.
half.
So this is
Hello,
just-
Elizabeth.
that's regular.
Hope you're well.
You have extra forks?
Chef Felix Festuccia, my pal, who's getting better every day, which I'm happy to hear. Oh, excuse me. Would you like a
We
piece?
got people walking on the set
Looking for a piece.
looking for trying to get a piece.
Piece of a scungy.
This is
You want a fork?
stingy.
All right.
I gotta taste
There you
the
go.
stingy. I never
Fran
had
Gatto says Italian pastries are always a reason to celebrate being Italian.
that. You want
There you
to
go.
have that?
I hope Fran's
Go on,
coming
drink
on.
the whole thing.
Hope
I don't
Fran's
care.
coming on April 6th. I want to see her again. I like
I eat
hanging
them
out.
all the
This
time.
one? You want that?
No, I'm good.
That's good.
No, put it back.
Good?
I eat them all the time. It's
You
like
do?
Elizabeth said she thought he said we were missing a MILF.
who said we're
Said-
missing a
I
milk?
said milk, not a MILF.
We're missing a milk, all right.
We're missing a...
This is the MILF right here.
Well, we're always there's always room for more.
Well,
What do you
thank
think?
It's good. Thank you.
And you
You
can
know
get
what?
this.
It's not too sweet. It's not too
And
sweet.
you can get this at Uncle Giuseppe's. I feel like Lily Stolzberg now. No, but this is Il Corso. I get them at Il Corso and Valley Stream.
It's delicious.
The thing about Il Corso and Valley Stream,
Do you want a half of the other one?
amazingly, they are doing great business because Valley Stream,
Where's your
Rockaway Avenue is not like hopping like it used to be, but people go out of their way to go to Il Corso.
Really?
So what are they going to do there? Because I was reading about the mayor saying that they want to figure out the right kind of thing to do on Rockaway Avenue.
I think
to
they
make
should
more
put
of
in
a
all hula
happening
houses.
Main Street.
You gotta, no empty stores. Any
if that's
open
gonna
store
do it.
should be a hula house.
Do you know Manhattan is 50% occupied?
Oh my God. That's pathetic.
What does that mean?
50% occupied.
Let's just knock everything down.
But I don't understand.
See, Rockaway Avenue and Valley Stream, is my opinion on this has been for years. I know there's owners of the buildings and stuff like that, and it's their investment, it's their money and stuff like that, but they got to come up with an idea to get rid of some of the buildings and make more parking and make it a smaller strip. It's too long. There's not enough people to fill all these empty stores. There's so many empty stores. It's pathetic. Not 50%, though. That's horrible.
Farmingdale won the. I'm not trying to throw.
There we go.
Yeah, yes.
Well,
3 years in.
we have a
Hold on,
fantastic
I'm
Main
trying
Street.
to-
I'm on Dale Envy
No, you're
over
on
here.
No, you're on Valley Stream.
Well,
Farmingdale.
I'm on
three years-
that's Dale Envy.
All right, so Farmingdale 3 years in a row won best neighborhood area.
It is.
But
Fucking
all
kills
they
me the way they did it.
all they did was put bars and restaurants.
I was going
That's
to
what
say,
they got.
they should be modeling
Yes.
on the main
But
streets
the
after
problem
what
with
they
that
did.
is, bars and restaurants. We have not attracted a really, really good restaurant. We got Ben's Crab now.
Okay,
Is
so that's
on
a
Rockaway,
decent.
and it's doing well.
Okay.
It's good. It's got a good crowd. It's got nice people in it.
I dropped my
You know,
cherry.
they're all there for a good time, and they don't act like lunatics in that place. It's nice.
Right.
Right, they got good food. Everybody likes it. There's just not enough of it. There's not enough places like it. There's not, there's like San Antonio is a restaurant. It's like a Spanish restaurant. They do pretty well. They do a lot of parties over there. And Mitchell's does very well.
That's your place. Right?
That's
Atkins
Bobby's
is still
place.
there. But
Are you eating this? 'Cause
Ancona
if you're
still
not, I'm
no.
taking it. That's it. It's
No.
gone.
I have to tell
and
you, bro.
Ancona is
This is
really,
good.
really
This is
good.
delicious.
How's this one?
You know? No, I can't. That one.
Ann Rothney is inviting you that after your pastry, she says, come over and have peach cobbler fresh out of the oven.
Oh,
Where?
that's
She's
nice.
She's up by the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm coming over. Mojave
She wants
Desert.
you over for
For a fresh peach cobbler.
Yeah, man.
That sounds
Ann
inviting.
Rothney's inviting you over. She loves you.
Nice.
She wants you to come to the Mojave Desert.
Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
What, tonight?
No, soon. How? You
And
tell her-
come
take a-
pick me up.
Road trip.
Send me your personal plane.
I've seen her cooking on. She's done some of it on the internet.
I would love to.
Oh yeah, I know.
Damn,
Mojave does it.
I want to do something.
Like the Mojave does it?
Yeah, I was saying because Mojave does it. He wants you to come
This
over.
is good.
Tonight.
Yeah, I know.
It's great radio when we're eating on the.
No, but
like
so
Oman.
tell me you don't love that.
Actually,
No.
can I be honest with you? I might give you money for the next
I
show
like them because
to
they're
bring it in.
both not too sweet.
You see, some people make these.
Some cannolis are very sweet,
Oh, no.
and some custards are very, very
You
sweet.
just said the magic words.
I know
there.
I did.
The Svingy they make
Yes.
with the cannoli cream.
Yes.
It's not too sweet.
It's
I've
not.
had them with
not.
an overwhelmingly
Yes.
sweet, and I'm scraping the cream off and
Yes.
going, fuck this, I can't eat this.
No, this is very mild.
It's not too sweet. It's really, really good. And with the Zeppeli, they throw the powdered sugar on top, adds it, doesn't destroy it. It makes it it's a little nice additive to it. Why are we? Well, oh, that's gross.
I'm telling you, right? That's what he had on his front lawn.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So the bottom line is, if you want to buy good pastries, I'm going to recommend Il Corso on Rockaway Avenue in Valley Stream, even though they haven't given us a cent towards sponsorship, but I'm going to hit them up now.
You're plugging them. Yeah.
There you go.
You know what Bobby Lacera said today? We just got to start monetizing this show.
Right. Start monetizing.
I don't think I'll be going to the Valley Inn, the Valley Stream Inn for any. No.
So Teresa,
Although I'm going to be honest with you, I wish them well. I hope it goes. I just don't, I didn't get offended by anything that went on in that place. I told you I've been through this a million times at my own bar. That you get action, you get crazy stuff happens. I had a guy many years ago came into the bar. I don't know if you remember this story. He comes into the bar with a dog. Right now I'm
Really?
serving food.
Oh, wow.
And he comes in with the door with a bar. So somebody at the bar nicely says to him, you can't come in here with your dog.
Right.
Right? So the guy, he's drunk. He already came from somewhere else, and he goes, "Fuck yeah, fuck yourself. I'm coming. I'll go wherever I want. Don't tell me." So they're like, I know it sounded like Jimmy the Hawker for a second.
fuck you.
So they got on his case, and then he comes back like an hour later, and he calls out the guy who told him not to come in with the dog. Now I'm not there. If I was there, I should have been there, but it was in the afternoon. And he calls him out. He goes, "Come on, you got a problem with me? Now come on outside." Well, the guy he called out beat the fuck out of him
Oh boy. That
in
never
the
goes
parking
well.
lot.
No.
Beat him mercilessly in the parking lot.
Oof.
Right? So bad call out somebody and get your ass kicked. When you call somebody out, you should win.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did not.
Know
he
that you're
lost.
going to win.
But he called him out, and he was drunk, and he ended up in the hospital for like a week.
Wow.
So he sends me papers to sue me.
Of course.
All right. So those of you at the Valley Stream Inn, I've been through this, okay? But he sends me papers. So what I did was I called up the lawyer, and I was like, "You got some fucking nerve, even sending me papers." That guy got what he fucking deserved. That's because he came in drunk, called the guy out,
He was looking
threatened
right.
him, told him he was going to kill him,
Yeah.
and the guy beat the shit out of him. What do you want him to do?
Right.
Well, the case got dropped. Fast forward to the next year. My daughter joined softball in Valley Stream softball.
That's the coach.
And he
No.
was the coach.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
So I was like, Christine, we're not playing softball this year.
Wow.
It ain't going to work.
Go somewhere else.
So she did. She played for a different team. But when I got the list, they were like, "Oh, that guy's." I don't want to say his name. He's the coach. I go, "No." They go, "What problem?"
Just
I go,
Google
"Big
it."
problem."
That sucks.
But I went through all this stuff. This stuff happens. But the point is, my only thing to complain about was the use of the word Karen. Saying, "Oh, she's a fucking Karen." Don't be using racial shit when you're talking about something. Don't be getting on somebody's case
But
because
why'd
they don't.
pick that name?
They always. You've heard the term.
I've heard of it, but who came up with it?
Well, it's Karen. It's like,
Hold on, brought up
I don't know.
extraordinaire. He's dulging in right now.
I'd like to know
I
who
am.
came up with the name.
I believe the
Why
first
wasn't it
case
Lynn?
of it,
She's
the
a
one's
Lynn,
name was Karen.
or she's a Debbie, or she's
well, they
a,
lose
I don't
their
get it.
mind. Like they get all crazy. They're stamping their feet and pounding their hands and fists
I don't get
and
it.
screaming about something. But it's a derogatory term, and
Right, it's
you
not
know.
pleasant.
Not allowed to use
It's
it
not
anymore.
nice,
That's
right?
one of the words that they.
Really?
Yeah, you're not allowed to use it.
Really?
They don't want you using Supposedly in the sanitation now, it's not sanitation, Santa men, it's Santa they or something. That they're-
The Santa they guys?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you call
I
them?
don't know. No, hold on.
Garbage men?
Oh, he sent it to me.
Garbage people?
I've had enough of all of it, honestly.
I don't know. He doesn't even know if it's true. And I'm not mentioning my buddy's name. But he sent this to me yesterday. Hold on.
Sanitation people. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Thank you, everyone, for watching Limo Talk
Tell him to share.
and tuning in. Please share the show.
Yeah, share the show.
SLS. Share the show.
Oh, that's where it started.
Okay, you
The
got
woman, the Central Park bird watching incident in 2020, if anybody remembers
it?
that.
Yes.
That's really where it started. That's her.
So that's her.
Yep.
Bobby. So I don't know if it's true or not.
I think her name was
But
Karen.
as we all know, we are living in changing times, both good and bad.
Oh no, Amy Cooper.
There has been much deliberation on this matter, both in public forums as well in the city hall. Moving forward, we have decided that it is best to align ourselves with the values of the majority and the interest of political correctness. Garbage man will now be referred to as garbage they, and Sandman as Sand they, across all channels of public forums. As we take this momentous step towards the right side of history, may I remind you to all take pride in the progressiveness of our department as shown in the embracement of this new age of inclusiveness.
Wow.
Thank you all.
I still like garbage person better.
What are they doing?
What's garbage
I've
they?
had enough.
I mean, it doesn't even make English sense.
It doesn't
I'm
make any
surprised
sense.
they haven't come after
Garbage
It's
day.
just
The
you're not allowed
fuck?
to say anything anymore.
You can't,
And they're
you
changing
can't.
everything.
It's
You
terrible.
got to fight it.
They
It's
came up
terrible.
with a book. I told you
So
I was
bad.
talking to you about Columbia.
You can't let them get away with it. You got to fight it.
They came up with the
a garbage
Columbia
man.
book of phrases and stuff that you're not allowed, and it was the thickest it's ever been. Of terms, it's sick.
But who's deciding all this shit?
Professors, I don't know.
The left.
I just
The far
don't
left.
get it. I don't get it. Leave well enough
Progressive
alone.
Democrats.
Rich, can you do me a favor? Could you
What?
Google Columbia terms, Columbia Book of Terms or something like that? It's about different.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw
Garbage person. If you can't say garbage
No,
man
you can't
anymore
say
because they were
Santa man.
garbage women.
I can say whatever I want.
Person.
You can't arrest me for saying
They're
garbage
they're a
man.
person.
Sorry.
They're a person.
Historical dictionary
maybe it's a historical dictionary,
I
but they
don't.
came up with a whole
of
bunch
Columbia
of
by
words.
Harvey
Can't
Klein.
anymore.
Yes, I think that might be it.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It is.
I like this live music. I'm sure a sanitation man
The
wants
world
to be
has
called a
gone
man.
crazy.
That's from Frangato. I agree.
Yeah, sanitation man, sanitation
No one's
woman.
going to change what I call anything.
Felix Restuccio says, I loved Cafe Napoli.
Cafe Napoli is
In
now a
Valley
bar,
Stream, They
too.
should open another one again.
Nah, they'll never because you're forgetting something, Felix. Is Felix said that?
Yes.
There's nobody left in Valley Stream. It's
I want to
Italian.
go to this new place, Ins and Outs. Did you hear when they're opening?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
When are they opening?
Any day now. Any millennium now.
Elizabeth Batterby, Bobby says, I had to fill out a form for the doctor, and they asked, were you born male or female?
Wow.
Dude.
What if you refuse to answer?
That's right. It's no one's business. It's no one's business.
If you're gonna go
what
that
you were
route, I'm not
born,
telling
and it's
you.
no one's business who you sleep with. That's it.
If you're going to go that route, I'm not telling you.
Just go do whatever you're going to do and
Be
leave us
you,
alone.
people. Be
Nobody
authentic
cares.
to yourself. Live your life. Be happy. That's it.
That's it.
Because you could
Everybody else
end up
is
with a bolt
trying
in
to
the,
be.
in the side of your head because, you
That's
know,
right.
you
You
almost
never know.
passed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Hell
now you're
yeah.
back on some stupid ass podcast, hanging out. And then tomorrow night you become professional.
I'm here 3 nights in a row.
You become a professional tomorrow
I
night.
do.
Hi!
Well, you saw how I made the announcement.
Oh my God!
It was
you,
funny.
You gave nice promos to us,
Of
and I
course
thank
I
you
did.
every week. I appreciate that so
Yes.
much. It's nice promos.
Yeah.
You got good people coming in. I'm
Thank
very
you.
happy, but I can see the change right away. And I like how you said the other night. You go, folks, if you want to see me pull my hair down,
Let my hair
let
down.
my hair down.
Yeah.
You should join us on
On
Limo
Limo
Talk
Talk.
because
It's true.
everything
It's a
goes.
different Teresa.
It's a different Teresa.
Yeah.
Everything goes, language and everything else.
That's right, it's
And-
true.
And then come to tea time on Mondays. You're like suave and debonair. Hi, Perry Williams.
Yeah, it was a really
No,
good show.
I think I'm proud of you. And Bobby even said
I
to me,
appreciate
you
it.
you bring a little flavor to us here.
I do.
I think
do.
think people
you.
are getting
I'm
a little
happy
bored
to be
of
back.
me and Bobby.
No, but I'm
and
happy to be
Ins
back
and
with
Richie.
you gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back too.
Still not
I
really
appreciate
finding
it.
the origin of this Karen, how they associated it to Karen, this incident. Other
I don't
than
know.
somebody
But the
mentioned
thing
it on a
is-
podcast.
It doesn't really matter how. It's a derogatory racial term.
It
and
is.
fuck
Now
that.
it is.
I'm not accepting it. If you can't accept, if somebody can't
So
accept,
is it supposed to be like a white waspy woman or something?
It's
Is
supposed
that
to
what it
be-
is?
it's a white woman who
feels entitled.
who's entitled, or they call it white privilege.
Right.
Okay.
She's dealing with white privilege, and she can say whatever she wants and do whatever she wants. And if she doesn't get her way, she's going to stamp her feet and wave her fists around.
Okay, like a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Because she deserves.
And what happened
fuck
in
you.
this incident was her dog was unleashed in Central Park.
Right.
The African American
Yes.
gentleman approached her and asked her
Yes.
to put it on a leash.
Right,
She
right.
said she felt threatened
Really?
by that and called 911.
Wow.
There you go. That's where it originated from.
That's where it originated from.
Right.
So,
Well, it wasn't.
but by the time the cops come, they had both left.
But Rich, isn't there a leash law that the dog should have been
Oh,
on a leash?
dog absolutely should have been on a leash. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely should have been. That's
Yeah.
the law in Central Park.
So
Should have been on a leash.
so
she
that,
refused.
So that Karen was
Right.
actually breaking the law.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
And that's why probably the term came about, because she was this entitled white woman yelling at the
Yeah.
African American gentleman
Right,
about.
right. No, he did nothing
know.
wrong. She was a psycho.
No, he's telling her to follow the rule. Put your dog on a leash.
Right,
She
exactly.
didn't. She was actually put on leave by her employer.
Maybe
and
she should have been put on a leash.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Which
I'm-
one's
It
the
actually
dog?
She was wrong. I mean, but still, it doesn't matter. It's
She's
still a
wrong.
racial
She's on the
thing
street,
now.
and she calls the cops. Says she. Now listen, we weren't there. I don't know what before you see on the
The
video.
video.
Did he threaten her? We have no idea. Nobody knows what happened then. But the video doesn't show him threatening her in any way. His sister actually is the one that posted it on Twitter, and then it went viral.
Right.
And it actually happened on the same day that George Floyd was
killed.
killed.
Yes,
Wow.
that's right.
They both happened on the same. I didn't know that. They both happened on the same day, and both shared on social media, which is why it probably became so popular because it happened that
Speaking
day.
of sharing on social media, we would like everybody to share our show if they can do that. Right?
Great segue,
Thanks for the
Graz.
segue,
Yes,
huh?
please share the show, listeners.
Oh my God!
we
look
love
at the
you,
look
and
at
you
the
love us.
Look at the staples.
Let's
in
share
our head.
together.
It's no joke.
Let's share, right? Share the
Yes.
show, please.
share the show.
Tell everybody.
Michelle Astor jumping on.
STS.
Give us a
Share
like.
the show.
Give us a like, a hate. Every once in a while, I get a Joan
A
Croupier
like, a
like.
hate.
I get an Ann Rothney like every once in a while. A Felix Restucci like. I like that. A Greg DiFilippo love. I always get a Greg DiFilippo love.
What about a little Fran Gatto sprinkled
A
in?
Fran Gatto like would
Greg's
be nice.
nice little
Or
That would be
Elizabeth
nice.
Battebead. I'd like her.
Battebead.
Yeah, Battebead. I'd like maybe a nice love or like from her. Even Bobby Inns every once in a while. I'd like Bobby Inns to put a like
Yeah.
on for the show.
What about a Bobby
What the fuck is
Lacera
that?
like? Like a
Fran.
That's a head.
Can we get off this subject?
how about a Strong Island
Sure.
TV like?
Why are we doing that? Why
I would
we
like a
doing-
Strong Island TV like.
That would be nice.
A Strong Island TV
And
like.
they'd be able to share the
I'm
show now
grossed out by
because
surgeries
we're
and
not playing
stuff
any
like that.
copyrighted
You
music.
can watch Dr. Pimple Popper.
Get the fuck out, never.
So, Rich, I have a question for you. We were,
Yeah.
I don't like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, hi, Gilbert.
wanted to say
Gilbert,
that
you
now.
know, Gilbert, you
Dr.
know,
Pimple
show up.
Popper.
It's nice of you to show up, Gilbert. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Great. Gilbert,
I'm doing really well, thank you.
well,
That's my real voice. That's my
Thank you very much.
Gilbert's real voice.
You know,
Did
this
he
is-
ever speak in his whole life with his real voice?
I never heard.
Never heard it.
I
don't
have.
think anybody
I
did.
have.
No.
I have.
Oh, Michelle.
Everybody just got.
I
I
have.
have.
Michelle
I
Astor
have.
joining us.
Hello,
So
Michelle.
I have a question for Michelle Astor, and this is a quick one.
Be careful.
No, I
Be
like Michelle.
careful.
Oh, boy.
Michelle does a good
She's my
job.
girl.
Prepare
Be
yourself.
She
careful.
is. But Michelle
Tread lightly.
originally was my 10 at 10 for 10 tonight.
Yes, but
But she says, "Hey, Graz, I haven't been feeling well.
right. Oh, feel better.
I feel better. We love you. I haven't been feeling well. I don't know if I could come on in this and that."
She could do 5 at 5.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
5 at 5.
Lucero walks in. I
5
go,
at 5
"Bob,
to
how's your
10?"
Thursday nights going?" He goes, "Oh, they're going really well." He goes, and then when you wanted a drink before, he goes, "Oh yeah, I got table service." Michelle Astor, she delivers food to everybody and this and that. I go,
She works
So,
here
so,
Thursday-
so
like,
wait,
she
I go,
helps out
I go.
Thursday
So
nights.
Michelle can serve food and drinks on a Thursday night.
Yes.
But can't take a fucking 5-minute phone call
10.
from a 10-minute phone call
At
for the
10.
10
At 10.
at 10 for 10. I
And
think
she's
she
still
got-
on at
I think-
10:30.
Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you my overview of the 10 at 10.
Yes.
It's not good.
It's not a 10.
It's good after 5.
No.
It's more like a 3.
Time out. I've gotten compliments from at least 4 or 5 people that are enjoying the 10 at 10 for 10.
So I sit corrected.
You are corrected. I think it's a good show, and I think you should be ready to be able to talk to them.
The reason I don't like it, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't.
I
like
know why
it,
you don't like the
same
messed up-
fucking questions.
All right, I'll change it. You don't
You
like
could
the
change
gotta
them up
change
a
these
little bit
questions.
every week. Change them up.
I mean, the whole
Change 'em
thing
up.
with get the fuck out
Shake
of
it
it with the
up.
masturbation shit. Get the fuck out of
We
here.
all know everyone touched themselves. We don't need to know
I
how.
don't need to hear about it. And
Really?
and it's like the other thing with
Which one?
what's your favorite actor? Get the fuck out of here. Favorite actor.
So you know,
Favorite actor's got to go.
Bob. You know,
How
I
about
sat
favorite movie?
here.
How about favorite
I
movie?
worked hard on
Right,
this.
I worked
favorite
hard on
movie.
You
this.
worked really hard.
I did.
You can ask
Favorite
somebody.
movie.
All right, so wait a minute. So here we go.
Favorite movie.
There's a panel right
Favorite
here.
actors.
Here's
Yeah,
it. Here it-
Give me a classic, your favorite line
Favorite
from a movie.
Yes. There
Classic
you go.
line from
I like
any.
that.
Switch it
Yes.
up.
Favorite line
Shake it
from a
up.
movie.
Hold on.
There you
No,
go.
Michelle.
Favorite
Shit.
movie.
So somebody who tuned in last week and the week before here's the same question. Go, here we go with that.
But
one.
they're different because the people
They're not different.
People are answering
He's
different.
saying
and
the answers
people
are
are
different.
answering
The
differently.
answers are different.
Well, we had 2 weeks in a row where somebody told you they don't have a favorite actor.
Which I did notice, right? Because
Or
Andy
sports
Jones,
team.
like Gwyneth Paltrow, right? Was it Gwyneth? No,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, Drew
Who
Barrymore.
did we have on last week? Mandy Jones or
Jones.
Gwyneth Paltrow? Who did,
Mandy. Fucking
you know, if
one
I
of
had
the
to,
other?
somebody asked me who my favorite actor is, I'd have a hard time answering that question.
yeah, there's so
myself.
I
many
would
of
too.
them.
I got a
It's
lot
hard
of
to
favorites.
Hold on,
pick.
before you go to bed, Michelle asked her, "Who's your favorite actor?" Let us know. She's going to bed. She's going to sleep.
Text us.
Text us, Michelle. I like Michelle. But I'm.
Yeah, we all like
I want
Michelle.
Michelle.
Favorite actor or favorite quote
I want her
from
to
a
come on for the
movie
10 at 10.
or
Favorite
She'd be a good
thespian.
guest.
yeah, of course.
All right.
She'll do it when she feels up to it.
All right.
Call us at 11, Michelle.
No,
All
11:35.
right. So which one do you like? Favorite comedian?
Well, comedian's pertinent. It's good. It's like, yeah, who's your favorite comedian?
All right. So Bob.
Everyone jumps on that one. They like it. All right, that's fine.
Okay. Thanks. So favorite comedian
if you have a-
stays.
Favorite movie would be more like, I mean, favorite actor. That's hard.
Do you like bongs, joints, or cigars?
Yeah, I don't like that question. I think it sucks.
I got
You
one
like
at
the
least
question?
I
I
know
can take
I
it or
would like
leave
to know
it.
if you're just asking general questions.
Go ahead.
First of all,
would
you're assuming right away that
what's
somebody's
your-
going to
what's the
stand
question
there
that
and
you
Well, like
immediately
what
smoke weed.
what
It's legal now,
genre
they
of
can.
like music do you like?
Well, let's talk about that. It's not even interesting.
What? What's not?
Yeah, what kind of genre of music?
What genre of music?
Favorite
do you like?
band?
Oh, yeah.
How do you spell genre?
G-E-N-R-E. Thank you, Bob.
Good, in other words, for somebody who
J-E-R-K-Y.
for someone who calls risque risky, that would
I
be
said
Genry.
Risky.
This is Genry.
Genry.
All right. Third question. Besides comedy, what is your favorite hobby? I think that's
Blows. I hate it.
You hate everything I fucking do.
Just say, how about do you have a hobby?
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies?
Do you
Tell
have
me.
a hobby?
What-
Do you have a
outside of work,
hobby?
what do you like to
It's
do?
the way, yeah, let's help you rephrase. We need to
Oh my God,
rephrase.
I feel like I'm a kindergarten teacher.
Then
over
we-
here
we-
going,
we're going
nice
to-
work, Billy, but we're gonna go over this.
Favorite sports team.
I hate that one too.
Nobody
Yeah,
likes
get
that
rid of
one.
it. Favorite, how about,
What's your favorite sport?
yeah, favorite sport.
There
Do you
you
like
go,
sports
start with
played
that.
with balls?
Favorite sexual position.
No, out.
No.
I don't like
Nobody
it.
No.
cares.
How about this?
I think we're
Instead
getting
of
juice
that-
on it.
Sophomoric.
You don't want to
Sophomoric?
say you like juice on
Yeah,
it.
it's like, I
Isn't
don't
there a
know.
sexual business talk about getting juice on it?
We
What the
get,
fuck?
why we got people that say? Why am I retarded? All right, so I'll
getting
take.
juice on
Excuse me, I'm sorry if I used the word
Inquiring
retarded.
minds want
How about
to know.
all right? So get away with that. And what should I put? Sexual top or bottom or something like that?
No, get off it.
And get on this.
Put on some other stuff.
Jam on it.
So you want me to get? So then the masturbation question too. I should get.
I hate it. I don't like it.
Listen, we all
I get
touch
uncomfortable when
ourselves.
you-
We don't have to know,
Favorite
Karen.
actor I should get rid of, or what do you think?
I would say
Rich?
favorite movie.
Favorite movie.
I say favorite
Yeah,
I mean,
movie.
you could
go
ask somebody,
favorite
what's
movie.
your
Favorite
favorite
quote.
What's your drug of choice?
Well, what's your favorite type of
that.
movie?
You know, what kind of
You
recreational
like
drug?
horror,
do
you
any?
like comedy, you like... then you can kind of figure out from there. You got to go back a few steps.
I like.
first.
Do you
How many
like to
times
s-
a week do you run through a red light? You know?
Do you like to see yourself in 5? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
No, nobody comes up with that.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
I don't think
too-
people want to
yeah.
think about that.
That sounds like a job interview thing.
Well,
so
be
where
5
do you
years
see yourself
older.
in this company in 5 years? I don't see myself with this company in 5 years. Matter of fact, I'm working here just to get experience because I'm trying to get another job down the block.
Or you could say a goal for 2023. like a
Well,
goal.
yeah, goal,
A
there you
goal
go.
for
There you go. What's your
2023.
goal for this year?
Do
There
you
you
make
go.
New Year's reservations?
Yes,
as you would say?
reservations.
Do you
I make
New Year's
reservations
do you
all
make
the
New
time.
Year's resolutions, and do you stick to any of them?
No, nobody does.
No.
Well,
All
there
right,
you
I
go.
like that. New Year's resolution.
Anthony Volpe makes the opening day roster for the Yankees.
Yeah, well, he should. He's probably going to
Damn
be
right
the
he should. He
starting
should be the starting
shortstop.
shortstop.
See, you see.
Trump.
I
Do
can't
you like the
afford
Trump, Gilbert, Mr. Lowe?
Resort to
No, I hate
utility.
that.
Why do you hate
Because
that?
it's stupid.
I'd like to
Because they don't get where you're going at with it. They don't get where you're going.
Oh,
with
you
it.
should say, would you like to hear from?
Well, you,
or
which, how do you
talk
ask the
to.
question?
I would like when you're on a desert island and you got one person you want to hang out with.
That's stupid. The fucking. So right away they're thinking about music. Because the question with desert island always comes: you're on a desert island. What music would you like to hear? And it's Zeppelin. You know, everybody's like, you're on a desert. Why a desert island? So you're gonna sit there and listen to somebody imitate Gilbert Godfrey on a desert island? What the fuck is that? Why is it got to be a desert island?
I would ask, who would you like to talk to?
Anybody you'd like to talk to right now out of these four?
Right. Who would you like to
And
talk
leave,
to?
And leave out the pizza man, please.
Sammy Davis Jr.,
Aaron Davis, babe.
Trump,
Shamrock.
Gilbert.
And how about this? Do you have a question for any one of these three or four?
Correct.
And then I can answer
I'll
it
leave
in
out
the
the pizza
voice.
guy.
But to do it
Okay.
and then have them sit there going, why is this fucking guy suddenly doing Donald Trump?
Right.
I like Mr. Lowe. I want
They have,
somebody.
nobody knows
Nobody
who he is.
know who he is.
You
Who
guys
is
are-
Oh, suddenly
you
you
guys-
turned into a Japanese guy when you did that.
I know.
Nobody know who he is. Mr. Lowe. Nobody know
It's
Mr.
like-
Lowe.
it's like
speaking
both. It's giving me an
Japanese.
issue.
Our listeners know who Mr. Lowe is.
Well, there you go.
You know what? I worked hard on this, and you guys.
And
ripped
you
it
know
all
what?
apart.
You just worked harder. Okay,
We
and
just
now
worked
you got
harder
him
and
down.
maybe made it a
now I
little
got
better.
like-
Let's,
Listen,
well, we'll
we're
try
here to
next
help
week.
you
If it sucks, we'll
improve.
change it up again.
Yeah, change it up. We
Look at
just
this
change it
headline
up.
they put for Met Spring Training News.
You gotta
I'm just
keep it
looking.
fresh.
Justin Verlander
Looks like shit today.
avoids injury in final spring tune-up. That's the headline.
Spring
That he
tune-up?
actually
Avoids
avoided
injury.
injury during
Wow.
his final spring tune-up.
That's like saying, Bobby Zarillo did not crash into a wall today driving on the Southern State Parkway.
exactly.
All right, Bob. So
What kind of headline is that?
So Fran Gatto's got a couple of
Retarded.
questions here.
Uh-oh.
Some questions.
Put on
Maybe
your seatbelt.
first. What was your first car?
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
question.
I like
Oh,
that.
that's a good
There you
question.
go.
Your
I like
funniest.
that.
Your funniest
I love
high
my
school
first car.
memory.
Oh, nice.
It's another good one.
Your favorite rock song.
There you go.
See?
Felix
Not that hard.
Astuccia. What is your favorite? Sfingy or cannoli?
See?
Felix, way
Perfect.
to go.
Go.
Fran Gatto. Skinny jeans or cargo pants?
I hate cargo pants.
Straight hair
Oh, I
or
got
curly?
one for a guy. Boxers or short? Boxers or briefs?
Fran Gatto.
Boxers.
Pasta or
Oh,
marinaro?
Boxer
Marinara,
briefs, actually.
marinara.
Boxer or briefs?
Yeah, back to the-
Boxer briefs.
Pesto or
Boxer briefs, I
marinara
like
from
that.
Fran Gatto?
Boxer briefs.
Oh, always.
Straight
You know
ha-
what? I'm starting to like pesto lately.
For
I
women.
like pesto better.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been a big pesto fan.
Fran
No, I
Gatto.
never would either, but now I am.
Fran
I
Gatto. Straight hair or curly? Elizabeth Batterby. Doggy style. Doggy, she says. Felix
Good for you,
Restuccia.
Elizabeth.
I like it kennel style.
Felix Restuccia. Will
Kennel.
Smith or Chris Rock?
Oh, Will
Oh,
Smith.
there
Forget
you
about
go.
him. I like Chris Rock. I'm
That's
totally
funny.
in the Rock. I'm totally in the Chris Rock camp on
Yes.
that
How could you
one.
not?
Oh. If you had to have dinner with someone famous, dead or alive, who would you like
There
to?
you go. That's a good
It's a
thing.
great
Fran Gatto's
one.
another
got a
good
lot.
one.
Oh, Elizabeth Batterby. On a desert island, who on Limo Talk would you want to be with?
Oh, that's a
Anyone,
good
anyone.
question, Elizabeth.
Question number one.
Very
There you
good.
go.
All right.
Ah, so I
Save
get
that
some
one.
action.
All right, so
That'll get some action.
all right, Teresa, you're on a desert island.
Yes.
Who on Limo Talk? Who on Limo Talk would you want to be with?
All three of you.
Right on the spot.
Good answer.
Oh,
Bobby,
come
you're on a
on.
desert
She
island.
wants to
Come
stay
on.
on the island.
Yeah, she wants to be invited back.
Voted off.
Bobby, you're on a desert island. Who on Limo Talk would you want to be with?
Oh, there's nobody on Limo Talk I'd want to be with on the desert
know-
island. When
I know
come here-
that.
When I come here on Thursdays, it's enough. It's just quite enough.
Sundays.
Sunday, we're on Sundays. We're on
Yeah.
Sundays. Yeah, Sundays.
I would leave the desert island just on Sundays just to come down do the show and go back to my
See what
island.
a fucking bastard he is.
Oh,
Richie,
that's funny.
if you're on a desert island, who would you want to be with on Limo Talk?
Me.
You.
Just
Yeah.
himself.
Ann Rotley says, good one,
I'm
Elizabeth.
fine.
So you
I
know
like
what?
me.
That's all. I'm going to put that down.
Richie wants to be with himself.
Yes.
I know he does.
He's like this fucking Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers. I can hold my own hand. I can talk to myself for hours.
I'd be like,
write my name in the sand.
So will you?
You know,
I'll be like
You
Tom
know this
Hanks.
song too much.
No, because it's from
No.
the Bruno Mars song.
I'll be like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Yeah.
With Wilson.
I'll
Yeah.
be splitting coconuts, taking my teeth out with ice skates.
If Rich had an out-of-body what do you call it? Out-of-body experience?
Yes.
He'd come back down just so he can fuck himself.
Absolutely.
2 holes too. No. All right. Hey, Bobby Lucero, are you on? Are you there for a second? I got a question to ask you, Bobby Lucero.
Oh.
He's like, did you hear him? He moaning.
Yeah, he moaned.
He moaned.
There was a moan.
Are you there, Bob?
Sure. What's up?
Bob, you're on a desert island. Who on Limo Talk do you want to be with?
God, definitely Richie.
Love you, Bobby.
No problem.
Thanks, Bob. Good talking to you, by the way.
We have a lot to talk about. Audio engineering, all stuff like that.
Definitely Richie. All right. So we got that. So we're going to take that one. Ann Rodney says, I want Richie. He is quiet and sweet and wouldn't drive me nuts.
Thank you, man. Love you.
I'm not coming to fucking Mojave Desert, wherever the hell you are.
The Mojave, you're not going to get cobbler. All right, so we're going to use Elizabeth Badabeed's question.
Bada bing.
So I should use Frank Gatto's question, too, if you have dinner with someone famous. If you have, okay.
Yeah, dead or alive. Who would you want to have dinner with?
You know what? I would want to have dead John Lennon, but he probably won't talk. He's dead. How are we going to have a dead conversation?
No, meaning who would you want to have dinner with?
You like
Someone.
that?
Right, before he died.
Yeah. Right.
All right. I feel like
No,
having
but
dinner
John
with
Lennon would
Bernie.
be my choice.
Really?
Yeah?
For
You
me,
would
it
have
would
dinner with
be-
John
for
Of
me-
all the people, it'd be John Lennon?
I have two.
Yeah, because I'd like to know why he wrote that.
I like Frank Gatto's funniest high school
What does he mean
moment.
and come
Yeah.
together? What the fuck?
What did that mean,
No,
John?
I don't know if it would be John Lennon, but I would love to have been able to talk to John Lennon.
For me, it would be Sinatra and Elvis.
Why?
I don't know. I like them both.
You find out they're both very boring.
You think? I don't know about that.
Sinatra would be cool. I think Elvis is boring.
Sinatra would be cool. I would like to hear the
Yes,
Sinatra
Sinatra,
stories.
yeah.
So, Sinatra probably tell you stories.
Rat
of
Pack
freaking
story.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot.
I would
You know
what always
love to
kills me is
hear
people go-
the debauchery stories of the Rat Pack and Sinatra.
You know,
and
Ray
Rat Pack.
Negron from Bat Boy met
Oh, here
Sinatra.
we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, my
you know
God.
what,
It wouldn't
just to
be
let you
it
know.
wouldn't be a show with Teresa without
He met
mentioning Ray
Sinatra.
Negron.
He was
met
just on-
Sinatra.
he was
you know
just
who
on-
introduced him to it? Billy Martin introduced him to Sinatra at Patsy's.
I just found out something about Billy Martin.
That's very
Not
cool.
Italian.
No, Billy Martin put a hit on an umpire in his
Oh,
last
I don't know
Oh,
about
good
that.
Oh, I mean, allegedly,
I didn't find out, but
allegedly he put a hit on an umpire that he couldn't stand.
I don't know about
Billy
that.
Martin grew up in an Italian family. His mother is Italian. His father was not. Everybody thinks his name was like Martino or something like that.
Right.
It was not. It was
No.
Martin.
No.
His name was Martin. It was changed many, many years ago,
Yes.
but his name was never Billy Martino.
Billy Martin Jr.
Okay.
was, I don't hate saying he.
Well, he was
hearing
on
this.
Tea Time with Teresa, right?
No, Billy Martin Jr. and Jill Martin actually both participated in Bat Boy down in Florida.
Here we go.
And
It's gonna
and,
be-
and actually, Billy played his dad in a scene, and he said it was kind of crazy, freaky, but he loved doing it.
Do you stay in touch with Billy Martin Jr.?
I talk to Jill every now and
Okay,
then.
so why don't you get on the phone with Jill?
But I don't think that,
What? Well, it wasn't me.
I don't know.
It was on the.
on what
It was in the media. That
really
Check
I
it.
don't know.
That Billy Martin.
am I
had a
checking?
hit
Ah.
on-
Allegedly, check.
You know who would know that? Ralph, because Ralph plays
Billy
Billy
Martin
Martin. He
hits
knows
it.
everything about
Well, I
it.
tell you,
I am going to ask him.
Ask Ralph right now. Billy
Bat
Martin.
Boy.
Ralph from Bad
Ralph
Boy.
Bad Boy. Ralph plays a knob. in
Should
Bad Boy.
I get him on or just text him?
Elizabeth says
He's a bad
whoever.
knob.
Elizabeth says whoever she's having dinner with better pay the bill.
All right,
This is
there you
getting
go.
ugly.
This is getting expensive for us. All right.
I don't get anything on Google.
Nothing,
Thanks,
huh?
eh?
I tell you though, Coach Joe Brown was going to
That's
have
something I've never heard.
was gonna have it with the
on
umpire
media.
today.
It was on the media yesterday. They were talking, or I saw it on TikTok.
So
or
what am I
something
asking?
See, the whole
If
thing is
Billy
everything
Martin
people
wanted
put
to
on
take out an
TikTok,
umpire?
people, it gets legs. No matter what you put out there, it
Right.
gets some sort of juice.
Doesn't matter if it's true or false.
Is
know,
it true that Billy? Yeah, it put a
Every week they put out somebody died, a comedian or
Allegedly.
an actor died. Sad news just came in, Brad Pitt, get the fuck out of here. And then it gets all over. The people start Googling. Brad Pitt, did Brad Pitt die? It's all crap. Justin Bieber kill himself?
All right, I sent it to him. Let's see what he says. Myth or fact or fiction? That's what we should do, like a fact or fiction.
Okay, hold on a minute now. Here we got a question for all of us. Question from Fran Gatto. Thanks, Fran, for participating with us tonight. Why was Joe Pepitone's death not mentioned much in the media?
That's a good question because Joe Pepitone was a legendary New York Yankee player.
It was, but not enough.
It was. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw the story, but not. I really didn't see it on the news. But I don't watch the news anymore.
I saw it on the
because
news, but it wasn't like.
It's so anti my people, my party. So I don't watch it anymore.
Oh, I thought you meant Italians.
I can't find I can't find anything on him putting out a hit on the umpire, but
No,
I found an article from June 4th of 1988.
When he
issued
punched
by-
out the marshmall salesman.
issued
Right,
by
right.
by the umpire association,
Yep.
saying they were not going to take his dirt throwing antics anymore. They were going to take strong managers against him to curb his temper. Richie Phillips, lawyer for the umpires union, issued a resolution condemning Martin's behavior. This is 1988, saying the American League president, Dr. Bobby Brown, had been too lenient with the manager. Quote, the lawyer for the umpire union says, for Martin to stay in the game right now, he's going to have to behave like an altar boy. He's going to have to fold his hands, shut his mouth, and that's it. Otherwise, he's going to be ejected every time for the next couple of weeks when he comes out of the dugout, and they will review the situation after that.
And if that doesn't work, we're going to cut his brake lines. He's going to drive his car into a ditch.
What I can tell you about Billy Martin is that he was a very, very generous man, and he did a lot for a lot of people behind the scenes, like George Steinbrenner, that no one knows about.
Steinbrenner was such an idiot. 'cause
I'm
he
not
shouldn't have
bad.
left Billy Martin
Yeah.
No,
alone.
I'm just saying
I'm
he
not
took care. I'm
bad-mouthing.
just saying he
I'm
took care
telling
of
you,
a
I saw it on
lot.
TikTok.
Well, TikTok.
I
Really?
saw it on
I know,
TikTok.
but what
TikTok.
validity is that? You
TikTok,
saw it on
which is-
TikTok.
It's the biggest bag of shit.
I know.
No.
We saw it
No.
on TikTok.
That's China putting out false information.
And
propaganda.
these girls on TikTok, I mean, they talk about they don't want to be talked about like sex symbols or sex objects.
I
and
do.
that's all they do. You know, if I was a girl, I'd want to be too. But you know something?
Talk
That's all
about
they do.
my ass and
That's all
my
they do.
bosoms anytime you want.
Dude, there's a girl on Instagram that she sits in front of the sun in a sundress that's see-through, and you see everything. You see.
Oh shit! I forgot to take that down.
Yeah, it's sick how they're daring, man. They're just.
Yeah,
Because people
they
want to
monetize
be
it 'cause
famous,
people-
and they're going
right.
to do anything
Everybody's
to be
sitting around
famous or get
They-
followers.
She's probably making tons of money.
You know
just
what?
sitting
The
there in a
people who've
see-through every
They
day.
laugh into the bank.
the people who've
Yeah.
invented all this stuff to lull us to sleep while they take over the world are succeeding.
You're right.
They are
They
succeeding.
are succeeding
And
by
people with real
they're
talent
distracting you with
can't
all the
get
other
through
crap.
the freaking door.
You don't pay attention
This
to
is
what's
how you
happening.
take over a world. You get them all busy doing something else while you're taking care of your business.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Total distractions. I mean, you look at what's going on. The things that have gone on in our government over the last few years, and what do they talk about? The only thing that makes News 12, they're still talking about indicting Donald Trump. Who gives a fuck about Donald Trump? Stormy Daniels, what? I give a crap what he did?
No.
But they do, because they got to distract you,
From
you,
all the other
distract you
crap
from all
that's
the other
going
shit
on.
that's going on.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So you sit there going, that Trump, fuck that Trump, fucking Trump. Meanwhile, you're not even paying attention to the fact that Joe Biden is paying $84 a barrel on oil for reserves to replenish our reserves. When Donald Trump wanted to buy him at $24 a barrel, they said that was ridiculous to build up our reserves. But now he wants to buy it at 84, and they go, that's a good move.
Smart idea.
All right, boys, it's getting to be that time.
Hey, can I say that I saved 80 cents a gallon with my Stop and Shop gas points?
How does that work out?
For every $100 you spend
Wow.
at Stop and Shop, you get 10 cents off a gallon. So you can shop there and save a crap load of money when you fill up your tank.
Very
Like
nice.
saving a crap load.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Do you think it'll ever
Sure.
get better?
I saved 7
No.
cents a gallon today, not by doing anything.
Not with the
The
current
lady in Speedway
leadership
was
we
nice
have,
enough
no.
to swipe her rewards card for me.
Oh, nice.
You don't think it'll ever get
No,
better?
it'll only get better if somebody similar or like Donald Trump gets back into office.
I
It'll
say
get better.
Bobby
Start
in
running
for
But-
president.
Like a
But
business and
what
putting
will
us
also
first.
happen is the other side, because they cannot accept ever that they're not getting their little liberal way, will continue to destroy, destruct, and disrupt everything that's going on in the nation until they get their way. So there's a lot of there's major problems. This country's gone to shit. It really has. It's gone to shit.
It's a problem.
And it's not coming back.
If you
could get a guy like Trump or DeSantis or one of those guys, somebody like that.
If you weren't
into office,
here,
somebody who
here's
has
a
a
good
little
question.
God in their background.
if you weren't listen, if you weren't living in the U.S. of A., where would you want to live?
I'll go back. I go to Europe.
Norway.
It's insane.
Where exactly?
I'd go to Italy.
All right, I'm just asking.
I'd actually
Where'd
go to
you
Sicily.
go?
I go to Italy or Norway.
Italy or Norway?
Yep.
Rich?
I don't know. I can't say I've really thought about that too much.
Not that it's better there, but at least I can accept some of the things that go on over there.
Yeah. Maybe
Nikki
Greece.
Haley for president.
I would go to
Felix
Greece. Maybe
Restucci.
Greece.
All right,
I'll live in Greece.
plug the show one more
On an
time
island.
before we got to say goodnight.
All right, guys. April 6th, Bobby and Zarella is the host. We're at Mers in Farmingdale, Fulton Street.
Do we ever have the reason why it's called MERS?
It's kind of a weird name,
I don't know,
actually.
but it's been there for years. It's been
I know, but I
Mers.
want the bottom line on why it's called
I'll
MERS.
find out tomorrow.
MERS!
All right.
Mersey.
Ins 41 is the host that night. Bobby Ins 41 and Zarello.
You know, I spoke with Joe O'Hara before.
Yeah?
Not Joe. Joe O'Hara. Did he ever used to hang out at MERS?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yes, he used
I
to go-
thought so, because I'm getting flashbacks of Joe O'Hara going,
I'm going down to MERS on Sunday after the softball game. I go to MERS. I go to MERS.
and I sit there going, the fuck is MERS?
Mers Pub.
And he loved it. I thought it was him that really liked it over there. And back then, this is like 30 years ago, I used to sit there going, why is it called MERS? And I did ask him, and I was like, what kind of name is MERS? And he goes, what kind of name is INS 41? I was like, well, I know what it means. I mean, but I don't know what MERS means. I'm still trying to figure it out.
All right. For Billy Guy, it's going to be on Matt Alvaro, Kathy Arnold, Teresa Farrell, Kristen Tinsley, Bonnie Scalisi, Justin McDonald, and Michael Zimmerman, April 6th. For Jen Feldman hanging out with us tonight for the 10 at 10 at 10, and for Justin McDonald and his beef jerky in my mouth. Thank you very much for joining us. For Richard Zarelli, brought up extraordinaire. For the man, the myth, the legend, Bobby Ins 41 and
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for
Zarelli.
flying Alitalia.
For Teresa
Good
Farrell,
show tonight.
check her out tomorrow night. Tea time for Teresa.
Thank you.
Here,
Thank you
O'clock.
to El Toro.
Yes,
what's the
thank you
bakery for the
spin,
squinches?
El
the
Corso.
spin,
El Corso.
Well, we're not
spin.
thanking them. I paid for them.
I'm thanking you for this.
But we're going to recommend
Well, thank you
them.
for making them.
But we're
They were
going to
delicious.
recommend them.
Yes.
You could go to Il Corso
your
in Valley
spins.
Stream. It's the best place.
who hung out with us tonight? Rich, did you?
Ann Rothney, Bruno Capolo, Vinny Barone, Chef Felix, checking in. Justin McDonald, you mentioned. Strong Island TV, thank you very much. Bobby Lucera, Chris Smith, Greg DiFilippo, thank God the family is safe.
Yeah.
Hermes Echeverra,
He's friends with Teresa.
yes, well, checking in tonight, joining the show.
Hey, we finally
Elizabeth
got some
Thank
Batapede,
you.
Jen, the comedian who did the 10 at 10 at 10.
Jen Feldman.
Jen Feldman, Fran Gatto, and of course my favorite now, Michelle Asta. We're going to spend a little time on a desert island together.
All right,
Nice.
good. For Bobby Lucera, for Richard Zarelli, for Ins 41, Bobby and Zarello, for Teresa Farrell, for me, for Anthony Grazzi Day, paid forward. Treat people with love and respect. I don't know if we'll be back next week because I have a family get together that
I
night.
already don't even say I don't know if we're going to be. He already told me before the show tonight that he's not going to do next week. So what the fuck are
Let's
we
just
doing?
get it out
Are we
there.
playing games? We're not going to be here next week.
I was going to see if I
could
could
be
switch
here
things
if you want
around.
us to.
Well, two of us can't.
Well,
be
listen,
here.
that's a little teaser. We call that a teaser in the radio.
We'll call it a teaser. We'll figure it out, all right?
Ciao, ciao for now.
Good night.
people.
God bless. StrongIslandTV.com, GothamGoldGraz.com, Ins41.com. Good night. God bless.